there you see it, folks. 6 tons. It's a 26 feet by 26 feet. 20 feet tall. And as we alluded to earlier, just to clarify, escaping the cage is irrelevant. It doesn't count. It's not a part of the equation to determine a winner. A winner is determined in the AEW rules by pinfall or submission, as it should have been all along.
And now Cody heading up to the top rope. But Wardlow right there. A right hand.
Yeah, dynamic right hand by Wardlow.
This is a mistake for Cody.
And
oh, look at this strength. Military press, locking those arms in is Wardlow. And Cody just thrown like a rag doll against the steel.
When you go up top against a person that strong and that powerful, you're helping them out. They don't have to lift you up. You're right at their height. Just
JR, you've said it so many times, if you leave your feet voluntarily, there is the potential to pay a very heavy price.
Look at Wardlow.
Wardlow.
my God.
Senton.
Cover. 1,
It could be over. A half a count away. Wardlow can't believe it. And MJF is begging for a 3 count.
That was amazing for a man that size. Amazing.
A 265
Hey,
pound.
hey.
Oh, it's the diamond ring.
That was a bit of difference maker. We've seen it. And he cannot be disqualified for using it.
Cody.
Low blow. Retaliates. Returns the favor.
And now Cody with the Dynamite Diamond.
Oh, MJF is beside himself. That means there's 2 turds on the outside.
$49,000.
Brandy standing by her man. Oh, come on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Arn Anderson. I can't believe it was MJF. Was he really gonna hit Brandy? Could he have had the guts? Oh my God. Think what could have happened.
Well, look at this.
Come on, Crossroads.
Crossroads.
Will one be enough? Oh, how close. Woo. Had Tony out of his seat right there.
The State Farm Arena held its breath.
What's Cody looking for? He almost looked like he was in a daze or a trance or something.
Oh, yeah,
Cody's looking to the sky.
My God, what's he doing?
Is his assumed heaven on its way to hell? Because something bad can happen when you're this high up. You're out of control.
He's letting his emotion carry him away here.
Oh my God!
A moonsault for the top. The leg is hooked. The leg back on is hooked. And Cody beats Wardlow to win the steel cage match. And now we know exactly what we have. Cody will be rolling in to Chicago on pay-per-view to challenge MJF finally.
What the hell did we just see?
We saw a kid that went crazy and moonsaulted off the top of the cage. Let's take another look at this, Tony. Here's what we're asking about. No margin for error, high risk personified, hooked the far leg as the amateur champion that he was, and bam!
But that is how dangerous Wardlow is. The lengths that Cody had to go to defeat him. He had to come off the top of that steel cage in order to get a 3 count on Mr. Mayhem.
You know,
the winner of this match.
Jericho, the final member of the Inner Circle.
Here we go. The all-out assault can begin. There's your bell. Now it's submit or surrender, JR.
We've moved to the last phase of this match. And now we're in the submission or surrender mode. No pinfalls. Submission or surrender, and obviously no disqualification. Duh. Look at this.
Man, you're talking about a standoff.
A lot of manpower there.
And they
Up and over.
Charging to meet in the middle.
Man, guys get hurt in these environments. Somebody rolls a knee, twists an ankle.
So many awkward and strange angles.
And now the referees have their work cut out for them too, right? They've got to find a person to submit or surrender.
You just got to have good ears.
And Jericho with the bat in hand.
He's got Floyd.
It's all legal.
And he is teeing off on the Pinnacle.
You know, JR, this match has certainly evolved since the time we first called the first one. There were no bats back then or barbed wire.
Shawn Spears is trying to get out of the range of Chris Jericho.
1987, Tony, great knot in the Omni.
Yeah, it was tremendous, and boy, has it come full circle now. Look at this.
Jericho choking Shawn Spears on that truss.
And Aubrey Edwards is right there. She is right there if Shawn Spears gives up.
Is Spears going to surrender? The blood and guts match, the all-out assault will continue in picture-in-picture. Do not go anywhere.
Jericho, the emotional leader of the inner circle. You got to wonder what kind of game plan he put together, because Jericho's been around long enough. You know he's watched plenty of these sorts of matches.
Sure.
They're true.
Those words we can't say.
Student of the game. But using that chair, the chair that Shawn Spears brought into the ring, now becoming Jericho's weapon in this blood and guts match. Oh!
Man, that's just spine tingling, pulverizing your back, all your back.
The lower back, yeah.
Especially the spine.
The tailbones, the hip, everything. And now Jericho going right at MJF, gouging the eyes.
Ooh. Flesh on flesh, you can hear that one.
This is where it all breaks down, and I'm telling you, the guys who are in most trouble here are Guevara and Dax. They've been in there the entire time.
Oh, MJF hung out to dry on the top rope. And, you know, I mentioned at the top, Tully Blanchard elected Dax Harwood to begin this match for the Pinnacle because he has what Tully considers to be the best gas tank. And now FTR,
they're tearing the
canvas.
The canvas away from the...
Exposing the wood.
Yeah, trying to expose
the
wood.
ring.
As you can see, it's kind of been, JR, it's kind of been expanded.
And look at what Spears is doing. He's unlocking that turnbuckle. FTR. And now we see Wardlow and Hager. Look like Wardlow trying to counter, but Hager able to pass the guard of Wardlow. FTR still tearing at that canvas. Well, you can see the fatigue.
They're hell-bent on their plan, wherever it may be.
Yeah, you know, you called it right, Excalibur, the fatigue, trying their best to do this, but they are just spent, man. They are just absolutely spent.
And Wardlow is locked in, but he is fighting as much as he can. Santana face first.
Just hanging on, buddy. Hang on.
This has been as brutal, perhaps even more brutal than we expected. FTR exposing all those, that pine.
Putting a hell of an effort into that too, man.
But Ortiz with the mad ball. The equalizer here.
There you go.
Oh!
It looks like a tornado has rolled through Daly's place. Look at the rain. That's all at the behest of FTR. Exposing the wood, the floor.
They've got Santana and Ortiz. They're looking for the pile driver on the exposed pine. Ortiz and Santana, though, fighting out of it. Sammy Guevara.
Somebody's going to get it.
Coming up. The spike pile driver on the exposed pine.
They wanted it. They got it.
Well, that could be a huge, huge turning point in this match.
Look at this.
You can eliminate 2 members.
Jericho with the code breaker. Sammy Guevara with the thrust kick dropped Spears. Spears was about to hit Jericho with that turnbuckle.
Wow.
Now Ortiz with Spears hanging upside down.
Spears trying to fight that chair off. He knows all about it.
Look at Sammy Guevara. Is he going to go coast to coast?
He is. He's going to attempt to.
Sammy.
Look at the contusions on his shoulders.
Sammy Guevara!
What the hell?
Sammy went coast to coast, border to border on that one. What a talented young man who came in here as motivated as anyone in this match.
Watch the
That's so athletic, so courageous.
A tremendous collision, and Shawn Spears may be effectively eliminated from this match.
Wow.
MJF just got hit with a turnbuckle by Jericho.
Now Jericho needs to gouge him with it.
Jericho hit MJF right in the face with that turnbuckle, that clamp. What that?
I think Santana might have a fork in hand.
Oh, God.
That's visible proof that Abdullah's been here.
I was going to say, it's really Abdullah the Butcher-like. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're digging this.
And Santana.
Look at the.
Oh! Gouging MJF with the fork. Shouts to D from Santana with that fork.
Well, they got MJF right where they want him, man. This is going to be it. They got him right where they want him.
Yeah, the tide has turned, Tony.
It sure has.
Momentum has changed. It looked like it was going to be the Pinnacle early on.
And Jericho using the bat, trying to choke the life out of Wardlow.
But when Jericho came in, things changed.
Now they're taking their turns on the head of MJF. It is all inner circle.
And Ortiz grinding Cash Wheeler's face into the chain link fence and ripping at the eyes.
Yeah, you can see that very clearly. Fingers in the eyes and then raked them.
It is time for them to end it right now. You see Bryce Remsburg checking.
Jericho. Oh, the right hand between the eyes of MJF.
Clean shot, unopposed. Found its mark. And if you're wondering, again, if you just joined us, there are no pinfalls in this match. Only submission or surrender.
This unified inner circle in these jumpsuits representing where they are from. Right now, take a look at this, taking their turns at MJF.
The inner circle. Despite starting this match, they seem to have the advantage, but Wardlow, the great equalizer.
Oh, what elevation. Amazing elevation.
And Wardlow is just a double leg on Hager. Not many men can do that to Jake Hager.
No, nobody can. That's it.
Oh!
Man, that's an equalizer right there. Right across the knee, right in the spine. Now we're going street.
Oh my God.
Wardlow
blocked that damn thing with power.
Yeah, just raw power.
It wasn't pretty, but Wardlow got Hager on his shoulders.
Jesus.
Oh, and Hager
what
takes down
impact.
Wardlow.
What impact.
We are going to break right now. This is our final picture-in-picture. This is Blood and Guts. The inner circle has decimated the Pinnacle here. They have overcome the odds. And the catapult into the ropes. MJF cannot withstand much more of this. Despite being the last man into this match for the Pinnacle. Oh! Santana Ortiz, another pair of pile drivers on FTR.
Yeah, on the wood.
Wow. That face of Ortiz says a lot, doesn't it?
And did you see that giant abrasion on the forehead of Ortiz?
You know what's amazing? There's a lot of things amazing, but amazing, no one has given up yet. No one has tapped out. They're just all just hanging in.
Well, somebody will.
Well,
It's just a matter of who and when and how it happens.
And in the far ring, I believe it's Sammy Guevara with Sean Spears locked in. He's got the bat across the throat.
you see right now, Jericho's not worrying about a submission. He just wants to pound the hell out of MJF. And you know what? Who doesn't? Oh, look at this.
And oh my God!
What the hell?
Tully Blanchard
Here we go.
assaulting Remsburg.
Here we go.
And he's stolen the key.
Yeah, remember these referees have the key to these locks.
Tully Blanchard has stolen the key to the cage.
But you escape the cage, you don't win. But you can run like a coward.
Well, he's going, look, he's going for higher ground. That's exactly what that coward's doing.
That's what you do in a bear attack, right?
Yeah, you climb a tree.
Good Jericho.
And Tully Blanchard.
He went that way, Chris. And look at Tully.
Oh!
Tully
The door of the cage hit Tully Blanchard on the head.
And Jericho surveying the area. He sees where his adversary has ascended to.
Yeah, he thinks he's escaped. He thinks he's all alone. Jericho says, should I go get him? Well, hell yeah.
But this match is also continuing inside the ring.
Yes,
the
ma'am.
other 4 members of the Inner Circle going at it with the Pinnacle.
Far from over. Remember, submission or surrender only.
This thing by Tully Blanchard was a damn escape hatch for MJF. It's not going to work.
And Jericho.
You know what?
Jericho, he'll have MJF all to himself on top of that cage. We are back live here on Dynamite. It is blood and guts. MJF has escaped to the top of the cage, but Chris Jericho is in pursuit.
Jericho has an idea to end this thing once and for all.
God.
The bloody, mangled body of MJF lying on the top of this cage.
Yeah, let's watch out at the bottom, too, because something can happen there. See, he thought he went to higher ground. He thought he escaped.
Tully Blanchard assaulting Bryce Remsburg, stealing the key to the cage on the outside, allowing MJF to escape. But Chris Jericho slammed the door of the cage into the head of Tully Blanchard.
There's not a lot you can do on top of the cage but hurt somebody. Walls of Jericho will hurt somebody.
The walls are locked in. MJF so close to tapping.
If he taps out, it's over.
Referees are looking up. They're looking up. There's that hand. The little coward's going to tap.
Jericho, the low blow.
Oh,
man.
he tapped all right.
A heavy-handed low blow
Holy hell.
that found its marks.
It was the only thing MJF could do. And in this type of match, in blood and guts, it is perfectly legal. And now, the salt of the earth. That Fujiwara armbar locked in on top of the cage.
Is Jericho gonna tap? He's got the right hand out.
Can you imagine reading about this tomorrow? Jericho taps out on top of the cage. MJF leads his team to victory. Because we're close to that right now.
And Jericho with the hand raised,
Yep.
MJF.
He's gonna tap. He's gonna tap. No.
He's digging in those heels for leverage. Jericho.
God, after all they've gone through.
Oh!
Break a hand very easily on this surface. Jericho's left hand being assaulted and injured. At some point, you know, you got to let common sense take over. But I guess they've kind of thrown that theory out the window early.
They have. But good God, what is wrong with this man?
And MJF again locking in that salt of the earth. The Fujiwara armbar just wrenching back Jericho so close to tapping. Will he submit?
And there's multiple muggings going on in the rings. But nobody's tapped out. Nobody's submitted.
Just bodies everywhere right now. Look at it. See him all heaped up on the right?
And that is the fatigue setting in of
There
this
it
type of
is.
match.
He's got his ring.
Yeah, of course the ring's going to come along.
Oh, he's got the ring. Oh, boy.
So it's a weapon.
Oh, the Dynamite diamond ring hitting Jericho right between the eyes.
That's where it looked like it went. Found its mark very forcefully, accurately.
MJF demanding that Jericho surrender.
Jericho's been busted open.
What the hell's he doing? What? Wait. He's not. That no good piece of shit's not doing what.
We don't know what he's going to do.
He's looking.
What? No.
This concrete stage here.
Come on,
This is going too far.
Uh-oh. Oh,
no, for God's sakes, for the love of God, no. He just said, if you don't surrender, I'm throwing him off the top. He just said, if you don't surrender, I'm throwing him off the top. That Guevara just said it. We surrender.
The Inner Circle has surrendered.
They saved Jericho. Good God, thank God. They had to do it, guys.
There's no doubt about that.
Absolutely no choice. The Pinnacle.
Wow, they win it, man.
They have won blood and guts.
But what MJF was thinking about doing,
ladies and gentlemen, your winners, the Pinnacle.
Not a popular decision.
Well, no, but it was the right one.
Tremendous bloodbath, physicality, aggression.
Look at this. He thought he was going to higher ground. He got chased up there, and it was a hell of a battle on top. They submitted to protect Chris Jericho. Wait, no, come on.
Hey, he's a sick little bastard. I'm telling you.
He's up.
Oh, my God! My God, what are we seeing? Get the doctor there quick as you can.
Chris Jericho thrown off the top of the steel cage.
Good God Almighty. Jericho may have broken his back.
MJF.
Here it is again. Look at this.
Throwing Jericho off the top of the steel cage.
Man, this is serious business.
Oh, man. Members of the medical staff is out. It looks like Jericho, at least you could say, Dean Malenko is out. Look, Dean Malenko, one of our coaches in the back.
One of Jericho's closest friends. Thank you. MJF. He said Jericho will finally hear those two words from him. Thank you.
He is no good. He is a coward. He is rotten. He is a rat. He's a fink. And he just assaulted a man.
But right now, his faction, his group, are the top group in all of AEW as of tonight.
And he may have ended the career of Chris Jericho here tonight. Chris Jericho being attended to. MJF ascended to the top of the cage. Has he ascended to the top of AEW?
Well, if he's not there, he won't stop until he is.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, he's ascended or descended to the bottom of the food chain in humanity. He has none.
MJF absolutely amoral. He will do anything to achieve his goals.
Yeah, Thunder Rosa, I think, is bleeding as well. You can see a spot of blood on the apron there.
Well, there's no doubt she's definitely bleeding.
Look. Britt just digging her thumb into the forehead of Thunder Rosa and a big right hand from the champion.
Very authoritative shots by the champion.
She knows what she's doing. I'm telling you guys, she is vicious. She is as vicious of a person that I've ever been around in my life.
Well, she believes that this title not only is hers, but she literally owns it.
Well, for just about a year, she has.
Yeah, it was double or nothing.
With his knees.
2021.
Nicely done, man.
where Britt Baker unseated the longest reigning AEW Women's World Champion, Hikaru Shida. And since then, Britt Baker has reigned with dominance.
Oh, man, she socked her with that one.
Britt Baker really leaned into that one. You got to see Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa bleeding prominently. Now getting punished with the flat of the foot. Nowhere to go in those ropes. It wouldn't matter. It's no disqualification.
Yeah, she can step on her third long she wants, JR.
That's right.
There's some DMD chants here.
A smattering of DMD chants, but Thunder Rosa enjoying very nearly the full support of her adopted hometown of San Antonio.
Notice Thunder Rosa's got 316 on her tights. Today is March 16.
Good call, Jim.
Oh!
Oh, Lord. I don't know if that knocked her out or not. She's just dropping down to the apron here.
Britt's doing a great job of congratulating herself, but she might want to invest more time in beating Thunder Rosa.
Well, she wants to not only beat her, she wants to continue to humiliate her is what she wants to do.
Well, the old expression, she wants to send her a message. You beat her ass. She's fighting for your title. No, we're sending messages tonight.
Oh, good butterfly.
Butterfly suplex. Britt goes for the cover here. 1, 2. Ooh, Thunder Rosa able to kick out.
Just barely, but she did get her shoulders up.
Oh!
Did Thunder Rosa.
Big time elbow strikes to the side of the neck.
It was all Thunder Rosa early on, but once they went on the outside, oh, wow. It changed.
Fisherman's neck breaker. Britt again covers. And for all of Britt's confidence, she's looking to make an early end of this matchup. Not only to escape with her title, but to escape with minimal amount of damage, or perhaps not.
Well, there's a couple of chairs as best I can see.
The AEW Women's World Championship is on the line inside the steel cage. Dr. Britt Baker looking to defend against Thunder Rosa. And Britt Baker now bringing the steel chairs into the ring.
How many damn steel chairs were under the ring?
I don't know, but she's going for them all, and I'm telling you,
who does that?
Let's bring us back reminders of a year ago.
It's like the great Terry Funk just rode through town and dropped off some chairs and rode off into the sunset.
Oh, Thunder Rosa avoiding the contact and comes back with a clothesline.
AEW Women's Championship on the line. In the spine came the steel with authority.
And it was Britt who introduced the chairs, but Thunder Rosa who capitalized with them. Oh, big stunner there from Thunder Rosa.
Hell yeah. Good stunner.
And Thunder Rosa clothesline in the corner. Britt sinks down. Thunder, double knee strike. And Thunder Rosa, what a drop kick.
It's one of her trademark maneuvers.
Thunder Rosa, high stack, goes for the cover. Referee Paul Turner says no.
God almighty, what's she doing here? Just gouging her forehead. Oh, wow. That gut shot into that.
But, oh, wait. Thunder Rosa's thinking Fire Thunder driver, maybe on that exposed chair. Ooh, Britt Baker, back elbow.
Really authoritative back elbow.
Oh!
Boy, that was a miscalculation.
Paul Turner just got rocked by Britt Baker.
Right in the nose. And there he goes.
God, he hit the cage.
Oh, the roll up here. Paul Turner just got rocked with a super kick and then sent into the cage.
Here's the Fire Thunder driver.
Fire Thunder driver.
But no referee to count. No referee to count. All that great offense was for naught, at least for now, by the challenger for Britt Baker's title.
Well, with the referee down, this is where Britt would really have an advantage if she had Rebel and Jamie Hayter at ringside. but she doesn't, obviously.
Big chance, big risk here.
Oh, wait a second, Britt is up and cracks Thunder Rosa 3 times with that chair.
That's hard shots. Britt Baker going a little strong style there, those stiff chair shots.
She's stiff, man.
And Britt piling the chairs up in the corner.
It's not a little comfortable bird's nest. That's a landing pad for somebody, which could very easily end to the end of this match.
Uh-oh, this does not look good for Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa attempting to get her footing on the ropes, but Britt Baker has Thunder Rosa on the second rope. Avalanche air raid crash onto the chairs.
That's got to be it. There's no referee.
The lower back, the spine.
She said, get a ref, and here comes Aubrey Edwards.
They've opened the cage for Aubrey Edwards. And now she's going to make the cover. 1, 2, no!
Oh, that close from it being over. Britt Baker must be saying, what the hell, what have I got myself into here?
Could have been the time it took to get a new ref. Helped out Thunder Rosa.
It sure as hell didn't hurt her.
Could have been.
She got a break there. Thank God Aubrey Edwards is here to officiate this thing.
And Britt Baker getting in the face of Aubrey Edwards.
She hates Aubrey Edwards, I know that. And Aubrey will not back down.
Yeah, Britt thinks Aubrey's one of the conspirators against Britt's rise here in AEW. But Britt Baker.
Thunder Rosa cannot even defend herself here.
That's very uneasy. It's not a peaceful, easy feeling, I can promise you. The referee's got to be paying attention to that as well.
Britt Baker.
And this is quite the housekeeping job.
Constructing some sort of...
I'm not so sure Thunder Rosa can take 2 of these after what she took with a pile over on that other turnbuckle.
This crowd chanting for Thunder Rosa. They love this woman here in San Antonio and around the world.
And Britt is looking not only to end the night, but she is looking to end the career of Thunder Rosa.
Well, Britt Baker brought all these chairs into the ring that were conveniently under the ring.
Oh. And just spearing Thunder Rosa.
She just told Aubrey to shut up.
And Britt Baker may be moments away from shutting up one of her fiercest rivals.
Oh, God, look at those chairs.
Thunder's trying to fight her way out of this thing.
No,
both ladies go to the top.
No.
No man's land, no woman's land.
Nobody's land.
AEW Women's Championship on the line. And look at these two exchange on the top. A headbutt. The bloody heads cracking together, these two women.
Oh, my God! The spine of Britt Baker on those unforgiving chairs.
There's a cover.
Oh!
Man, if that doesn't get it done, you have to kind of wonder, what is it going to take? Look at this.
Oh, God.
No way to learn to fall where you can, well, this is okay. This is easy. It's not easy.
Oh, but Thunder Rosa.
It's not okay.
Just ate a super kick, a desperation super kick from Britt Baker. Britt may have thrown all she had left into that shot.
What's she going?
Oh, wait.
Lord.
Harkening back to 1 year ago.
Somebody tell me why we need thumbtacks under the damn ring.
Oh!
I would think maybe that was a plant by Hater or Rebel.
That very well could be, Tony. And at least the thumbtacks are getting a somewhat of a disturbing ovation.
Thumbtacks by the 100 inside the ring. Britt Baker looking for that fisherman's neck breaker. No, Thunder Rosa counters out. And Britt drops to one knee. Oh, back body drop onto the thumbtacks.
Thumbtacks dotting the body of the champion, or the challenger, whose shoulders are down.
Oh, but Britt goes right into the lockjaw.
Thunder Rosa cannot escape.
Britt's got the glove on.
Well, that was uncalled for.
Oh, but
biting. Thunder's biting.
It's a hell of a defense.
But look at those hammer fists to the side of the head. Britt, oh, she floats over. She transitions to the other side. Now looking for lockjaw. Oh, she's smashing Thunder Rosa's hand onto the tacks.
That's Britt Baker's hand going into the canvas.
And Britt's hand hit the tacks as well.
God, what a power bomb. Down to one knee. More momentum, but look at this. These two amazing gladiators are loaded with thumbtacks. Both of them. They're both bleeding.
But Britt,
This is
a desperation chair to the side of the head. Thunder Rosa, in order to prevent that lockjaw, was smashing Britt's hand down into those tacks.
Exactly. And she broke it. This crowd loving this, and we're seeing history being made here tonight in this first ever cage match for the women's title on live television right here on TBS. Oh, look out.
Thunder Rosa, fired Thunder driver in the thumbtacks.
She got it. New champion. New champion. Thunder Rosa has done it.
Here is your winner and new AEW Women's World Champion, Thunder Rosa.
I gotta admit, guys, this is a great moment.
Thunder Rosa.
Look at the camera. Wow, how smart of Ange.
And you see Angelo Parker, a bloody mess because of that pile driver onto the glass.
He used the camera. I mean, everything's legal. Use any weapon you
Use
can.
anything you can. Yes, you can. I'm not going to say anything
Oh!
about that.
Man, is that
It's all
poetic?
fair game.
Is that beautiful or what? And look,
Yes, it is.
Jericho pacing, knowing that his time is soon to be up. He's got to get in the ring.
Oh, the fork.
John Moxley, yeah, the fork in hand, and now.
Daddy
He's got a
Magic.
sec.
He's got all sorts of utensils.
Oh, wait, no, Moxley. What is he doing? Oh, my God!
Good Lord.
The spikes!
He's got a whole pocket full of crap in his. What the hell is this
He
guy's
also
nuts?
got a low blow out of self-defense or self-survival.
Moxley with a pocket full of skewers, driving it into the forehead of Matt Menard.
He's
I
ripping
could,
the head
I could
apart.
make a quip about a kebab here, but I won't. It's too gory. Goodness gracious me.
Split open right there.
Oh, dear me.
And I believe Santana's still down on the side. It's an issue with his leg or his knee.
And I don't care how great Chris Jericho is, you know that his spine is trembling right now because he knows he has to face all
You're right,
these
and
gentlemen.
you're right.
We know Jericho is just moments away from entering this match as the sixth and final member of the
Along with
JAS team.
He doesn't look too excited to get in this thing, and I don't blame Jericho.
Oh,
I wouldn't be either, man. Me neither.
Jericho knows what's going to happen. He's going to get in the ring. He's going to be followed soon thereafter by Eddie Kingston. And all hell is going to break loose.
Oh, and look at Yuta and Garcia standing between the rings,
Slapping away at each other.
just teeing off.
Almost
Conte.
showtime.
Ty's trying to inspire Jericho. Don't worry, he's ready.
The price of gasoline just went up again.
And he's got Floyd in hand, and there goes Floyd on the back of Claudio.
Oh, but Ortiz able to duck under the bat, and now Ortiz.
Opening up on Jericho.
Big
And a
redemption.
DDT there, hard DDT that
And you know
damaged Mark.
You know that Ortiz wants to take out all of that anguish and that humiliation that Chris Jericho caused him right now.
Months of frustration and anger on the half of Ortiz, directed towards Jericho, and of course Sammy Guevara also for that betrayal.
Ortiz took his punishment like a man when he had his head shaved.
Sammy,
You
look
don't
at
think-
Sammy.
Oh, Sammy the flying cutter.
You don't think that when he gets his chance, he's going to take his revenge on Chris Jericho.
You just go for maybe a German suplex and he nails it, but oof.
Sammy's in trouble, limp as a dish rag.
And you see Santana hobbling, but he was able to lay down a right hand. And now look at that, Yuta plants Big Daddy, or Daddy Magic, Matt Menard.
Look at the canvas guy, all the blood, guys, all the blood on the canvas shows you the violence in this match. Speaking of violence, the guy who's fixing to get in, he's all about violence.
Whoa, look at Claudio Castagnoli.
Power, man.
Oh!
That's a big man that Claudio just controlled on his shoulders.
Oh, but Garcia.
Good timing by Garcia.
Oh, maybe not so.
Maybe not. Oh, boy.
Garcia!
There's more to it than hitting one move and screaming.
He almost hit Chicago. He was so high in the air.
Oh, but Codebreaker by Jericho.
Oh, Toronto.
They're stacking them up like cordwood here in this ring.
Windsor, I got it. 3 times a charm.
Submission or surrender is how you get eliminated.
Chris Jericho smiling like a Cheshire cat here, but not for long, because in any 8, 7, 6, Eddie Kingston is going to be climbing into that ring, and hell is coming with him.
He's got a kendo stick in hand. Ills don't feel good, I promise you that. Oh, there you go.
And you hear the bell. The blood and guts match has finally begun. It is
started.
Submission or surrender, the only way to win.
And Chris has got all these guys running interference to get to Eddie, and it's not working. Eddie's beating the hell out of him with that kendo
Ladies
stick.
and gentlemen, I cannot express to you how painful it is to be hit with a kendo stick. It is brutal.
It hurts like hell. I've been hit with it many times.
And Jericho's trying to escape the cage.
Can't get out, Chris.
Jericho sees his fate
Oh!
in front of his very eyes.
Keep hitting him, Eddie.
Hall of Fame
Just keep hitting
competitor.
it as hard as you can. He deserves every stroke, every lash of that kendo stick. Chris, that's rubbing alcohol, isn't it?
Maybe. It could be anything.
Oh! Hager, a blindside shot, rocked Kingston and prevented Kingston from pouring that rubbing alcohol.
But we assume that's what it is. You don't know what's in it. Who knows, right?
Oh, I know what it is.
Oh, you know.
Of course I know.
You're in the meeting. Of course you would know. Did you pour the bottle?
Yes, we wanted to tip it all over the horrible pig.
You do know. Oh,
Crimson Mass and these young men paying a hell of a price, a sacrifice. To make this match as great as it can be.
Shows you how much disdain and hatred these men have towards each other.
And just on so many different levels, Taz, it seems like everybody has a problem with at least 2 or 3 other people in this match.
And we got another big showdown on Friday night, guys, on Rampage.
That's right. Look at this, he's trying to get that
Rampage.
alcohol.
A single elimination. How's this sound, folks? A single elimination battle royal. 20 wrestlers in 2 rings.
And the winner getting a shot at Jon Moxley in the interim AEW World Championship, and now Ortiz.
Will be must-see Rampage this Friday.
Tony Khan's reshuffled the announcer deck as well. In that.
I didn't know if any of you gentlemen noticed, and I won't say what I want to say because I'm a gentleman, but did you see what Taya Conte just passed Chris Jericho? She passed him that rubbing alcohol,
yes,
and I'm not happy about this.
Through the cage, yes, I saw that. And they're setting
I don't like the thoughts of that devious swine having that bottle of alcohol. Wow, goodness. Get it off him. Claudio, grab him, do something.
Garcia taking down Doomsday device there by Yuta and Moxley.
Well, looks like the Blackpool Combat Club has definitely got a game plan in mind for Jake Hager in that table, I think.
Oh, wait, Kingston and Ortiz.
Oh, no. Oh, no, Jake!
Oh!
Somebody get the tables!
That was a nasty landing.
That's knocked him as limp as a vicar's handshake.
And let's take a look at this Excalibur.
Jake Hager driven through the table, and then the way the table collapses, Hager's neck, almost a secondary impact there.
He's sandwiched up in between the rings is Jake Hager.
Of course, we talked about the Royal Rampage, but the winner getting a shot at Jon Moxley, but we have to remember, somewhere down the line, there will be a unification match for the AEW World Championship between whoever is champion and the world champion, CM Punk.
Well, about the only guy that's safe in that environment is CM Punk.
I'll tell you what, guys, Mox is definitely not going to be 100% if this. He's going to be beat up badly. Look at this.
Fish hooked.
Yeah, fish hooked the mouth area of...
And I think Kingston was actually biting the ear of Garcia as well.
Yeah. And now, Looks Claudio, there's action everywhere. There's stuff going on everywhere. There's game planning going on all over the place in both rings.
Moxley and Yuta with another pair of black bags, maybe introducing more broken glass into this match, or who even knows what else.
It could be anything in that bag.
It won't be marshmallows.
I'm sure Regal, oh wait, it's more, well, it's tax now.
I did try to talk them out of this, but he insisted.
That's a lot of tax.
That is a lot of tax.
And then look at us ripping the canvas up to expose the boards here.
We're going to need a bigger boat.
We're going to need new rings.
Ortiz and Claudio teaming up to tear the canvas off to expose the board, the frame of the ring.
I'm sure that slight padding that... Oh. Wait, whoa, look at Mox here. Look at Mox here. Oh, no!
Oh! Tax!
Damn, look at his big... Oh, Big Daddy man. Oh, no!
Whoa! Claudio gets taken down by Sammy Guevara. Now the knee, or the jump pump kick. Look at outside of the ring.
Chaos. There's chaos all over the place.
I feel like I'm
this
back.
damn thing's not over yet.
It's in picture. Don't go anywhere. The punctures on the spine of Daddy Magic, Matt Menard.
Like an old lady's pincushion.
Oh, wait, Menard just reversed Moxley.
The wood's exposed in that other ring, but Mox now, nice drop step out of nowhere, and that rear choke.
Oh, look at this, a bulldog choke. Moxley is going down into the tax with the bulldog choke. Remember, it's submit or surrender. This match could end right now.
Someone's got to help Matt from Jericho's crew here. Oh, it's the Wizard.
And the rubbing alcohol into the
open wound.
To the open wound on the forehead of Moxley. Oh, the Judas effect into the tax.
Man, what a shot by Jericho, knocking Moxley on his ass. Jericho showing domination, either mentally or physically. That's his game plan. He'll beat you on one side of the coin or the other, and he'll do it much more often than not.
Perfectly done by Chris Jericho. He was so smart, and he picked his spots.
I have to applaud the man.
Yeah.
That's why he stayed in this game so long. He's an absolute genius at knowing exactly what to do at the right time.
Oh, no.
Jericho.
Oh!
With a handful of tacks, rubbing it into the face of Moxley and that open wound.
God.
Can you imagine not only the pain of something like that, but how sore John Moxley's head's got to be?
Well, how sore
soreness of
his entire body.
An understatement, I think, Mr. Ross. Goodness gracious me, oh dear.
Moxley had a tremendous match just 3 days ago with Hiroshi Tanahashi for the interim AEW World Championship. He put his all into that match and then had to turn around and fight in blood and guts here tonight.
I remember that, and it was a hell of a match.
And now look at this here. Jericho is all over Mox. Pounding that open wound. Sorry, Jericho.
I love it when the fans are so enthusiastic, showing the respect for these athletes.
Detroit used to be the city of soul. Now it's the city of blood and guts. Goodness gracious me.
And the paradigm shift into the tax. Oh, low blow by Jericho.
That's all legal, man. What a shot right there.
It's as legal as a headlock, as Cowboy Bill used to say.
Wow, just a DDT, nothing fancy, but into those tacks. God.
But you can't roll any direction without rolling into more damn tacks.
Oh, everywhere.
Jericho just threw that chair
right in Kingston's face. He hit him in the face, didn't he?
Yeah, the frame of the chair. Kingston didn't even see it coming. Blood and guts continues as Chris Jericho is dragging the interim AEW World Champion.
It's sadistic. It's sadistic. It's what it is.
Stepping over the walls. He's got him here.
And remember, it's submission or surrender. If Moxley gives up right now, this is all over.
In the tax, but Kingston has Chris in his sights.
Look, watch Eddie. Eddie's a desperate man, and they'll do desperate things.
Oh, no. He's taking a bunch of tacks.
And he just...
right in the face of Jericho. Those thumbtacks right in the face, the eyes. None of them may have swallowed one. Who knows?
I was just going to say, the mouth, the eyes, the nose, anything. He's definitely saved the match and saved that man, Moxley. And
Chris
Chris
Jericho knows exactly how to apply that Walls of Jericho, that modified Boston
Here we
Crab.
go. Here we go. Here we go.
Good for our team that Eddie made the save there.
Eddie now just getting into just straight up street fight here on Jericho. This thing has been wild, man.
The hatred between Kingston and Jericho.
Change direction.
You got to believe fatigue's going to be setting in, fellas.
Definitely, definitely. You can't fight this long to this level without getting exhausted.
And losing that much perspiration, but most of all, that much blood.
Correct, thank you, yes.
Oh!
Fire extinguisher.
Fire extinguisher in the eyes of Kingston.
Well, that'll slow Eddie down. It won't stop him, I don't think. It certainly will slow him down.
The hell did Ty Conti? She did something on the outside. I couldn't even tell what it was.
She just took out
the ref.
Ty Conti just took out the ref and stole the key. She's unlocking the cage.
That Jezebel.
Oh, it's still Ross.
Oh, that's Ruby Riott.
Ruby Soho.
Come on, there we go.
Ruby. Don't take your love
Ruby
to town.
Soho's all over her.
Well,
Ruby Soho.
get him, Ruby.
Kick her head in. Go on, girl.
She painted up her lips and rolled and curled her tinted hair.
Ruby Soho. Such good friends with Kingston and Moxley, with all the Blackpool Combat Club. She couldn't stand by idly.
And look at Jericho here, though, guys.
Right here by us. And
Jericho's
Ruby's throwing some delicious right hands, I'll tell you that.
Jericho's going to the top of this structure
You're
here.
doing all the punks proud, Ruby. Good for you, girl.
Jericho trying to get away from Eddie Kingston. Kingston's laughing because once Jericho gets on top, there's nowhere to go but down.
Yeah, no, you're right, JR. I'm not quite sure that Jericho knows that Eddie is in hot pursuit behind him.
This was the one thing that I couldn't strategize with anybody about. I'm completely out of my depth. I'd never been on the top rope.
Yeah,
To get a nosebleed.
I know the feeling.
Chris Jericho crawling on hands and knees, trying to escape Eddie Kingston. Both men on top.
And this is so dangerous.
It is extremely.
I've done TV features of tossing these cages. And looking down just scares the hell out of me. And that's.
Oh, he's biting. Eddie's just biting the ear off here of Chris Jericho.
Oh, the Hurricane, the back fist, and Jericho goes down.
Man, that was a hard shot. Eddie got all of it.
Was that Sammy, I believe?
Sammy, he's crawling up behind Kingston's back. Not sure if Kingston realizes it.
I don't have a good feeling about this, ladies and gentlemen.
I agree.
Not a good feeling at all.
No. This is dangerous. Oh, Eddie, don't do this.
Oh, Eddie.
Eddie can't hear it. The crowd's so loud here in the Little Caesars Arena.
I'm kind of glad that Sammy stopped Eddie because Eddie is very unpredictable. You never know what he's going to do to a violent level.
Remember, last year in Blood and Guts, Jericho was thrown off the top of the cage. He dislocated his elbow.
Yeah, sure thing. And that was a massive save by Sammy for Chris on Eddie.
Man, I'm just holding my breath. I've been in too many situations where an athlete got to the edge of the cage, went flying, made history.
I was there that particular night as well, Mr. Ross. This is not something I want to see.
And you see Kingston inside trying to survey.
1998.
1998.
You almost feel, Excalibur, like this is the calm before the storm right now. And I think our massive audience, north of 13,000 people here in Detroit, feel the same way.
Remember, some of these men have been fighting for the better part of this hour. This has got to be fatigue unlike any other situation those men have ever been in.
Every drop of blood that you lose, a bit more oxygen seeps out of your body. Your iron levels start to drop. Everything, your potassium, everything starts to go. And these men are worn out.
Regal, to that point with potassium, you cramp up. That's exactly what happens.
Exactly, yes.
They haven't had a chance to rehydrate.
Right, you're right.
Water break.
It's impossible. There's no timeout here. There's no stoppage. Wait, what the hell, Sammy?
Sammy's gonna. Oh, but Kingston.
That's gonna piss off.
Eddie, Ty Conti, but now Eddie. Bad intentions, violent intentions. Eddie, don't do this, Eddie. Eddie, don't do it, Eddie, no!
Oh my God! Sammy Guevara crashing through the timekeeper's table and a sadistic look on the face of Kingston.
Sammy likes it, or excuse me, Sammy doesn't like it. How could he? But Eddie likes it.
Blood and Guts will continue.
Do not
go anywhere.
What a Horrible landing for Sammy. We got to get medical attention out here for that young man.
But now the story becomes Eddie Kingston has Chris Jericho all to himself on top of the cage.
I have a great disliking for Chris Jericho, but I'm worried about him now. I do not want to see this anymore.
I'm worried about Sammy. That young man is in a bad way.
It's too late for him.
No, I know, but we got to get some medical help out here. He's in bad
Eddie's
shape.
laughing. Eddie's lying there laughing. He knows what he can do. He's got no remorse.
Remember, Kingston said he wants to drink Jericho's blood. He wants to taste how a coward's blood tastes. Kingston has been wanting to get his hands on Jericho in a situation like this for months.
Chris trying to get footing up there. It's slippery. Don't count the wizard out, man. He's smart. Jericho's up to something, maybe. I don't know, but he might be in trouble because Kingston's after him.
Kingston crawling toward Jericho, and Jericho, I think his boots are full of the thumbtacks.
That's exactly
what
it
it
was.
makes it like standing on top of an ice rink 25 feet in the air.
Good point.
They get closer and closer. And here we go. About as close as you can get and not become affectionate.
Yeah, shot for shot here. Very dangerous. So high up on this structure.
And the view from every seat in this beautiful building here in Detroit.
It's a hockey fight at center ice, but it's 25 feet in the air on top of the blood and guts cage.
This is dangerous. Look at this here. Ripping that shirt up. Maybe wants to get some chops going, Kingston does.
Yeah, Kingston's so heavy-handed with those chops. That's another thing that can inhibit the breathing of his opponent.
You can also knock your ass off the top of the cage.
Oh, Kingston. Oh! Jericho and Kingston trading shots.
No man is going to step back one step, a half step, none.
They're going to try everything they do to stay in the same position, because one step in the wrong way and you could be heading 20 feet to the floor.
Yeah, and he's bringing it. He can't step into them, though, but they're still effective.
And Jericho trying to cover up, but Kingston will not be denied. He is battering the so-called wizard, Chris Jericho.
These guys look around and they see just inches away from them is a fall, potentially, that can end their career. That's not easy. I don't sound over-dramatic, but
no, but
look where they are.
No, you're accurate what you're saying, JR. You're exactly right.
That concrete floor is unforgiving as hell.
Eddie Kingston, Chris Jericho on top of the cage here in Detroit. It is blood and guts.
Man, we're down in nut cutting time here, gentlemen. The match is underway that we came here to see.
We saw Sammy Guevara take a horrible landing off the top of that structure, and now...
No word on Sammy, excuse me, Taz. No word on Sammy.
Chris going for these...
Jericho going for the walls. He turned the corner. He and Kingston are on the cage. Kingston with nowhere to go. This could be it. Submit or surrender.
Oh, look, Claudio. Claudio's trying to get up there.
Come on, sunshine.
Jericho's going to be in trouble if Big Claudio gets up there.
Double C. Claudio Castagnoli has his eyes locked on Chris Jericho.
Oh, no.
But, oh, the boot. The running boot from Claudio on top of the cage.
And that is a devastating maneuver, especially considering where these men are participating in their skills or arts and crafts, if you will. Man, what a night this has been.
This has been amazing.
This match is overachieved.
And look at that statuesque, incredible competitor standing tall. Oh, my goodness gracious me.
Oh, Jericho, the giant swing on top of the cage.
No, don't do this, Claudio. No, oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Can you believe what we're seeing? This is incredible. It's incredible.
Unbelievable.
Insane.
John Leo, Jonathan-like giant swing from on top of the cage. No margin for error. Now they're fighting like hell again.
Matt making a save here. Helping out Jericho big time.
Daddy Magic, Matt Menard saving his boss, Chris Jericho. And Menard looking for a powerbomb on the cage. Maybe even a pile driver.
I was thinking pile driver on that steel cage on a guy as big as Claudio.
Wait a second, but Eddie Kingston, he's got Jericho locked in the stretch plum. That's how he beat Jericho at Revolution. execution.
And now looking for this.
Jericho's in big time trouble. Jericho's in big time trouble.
The
He can't last much longer. He can't last much longer.
Jericho.
Oh, wait, Jericho's something. Jericho's something.
The guy with the spooky eyes just tapped out. It wasn't Jericho.
Daddy Magic
Tapped out.
Here are your winners.
I know that. That's the guy with the goofy eyes.
Eddie Kingston and the Blackpool Combat Club.
And he thought he had Jericho beat, but then Claudio had Matt beat.
Man, what a
But they
match.
did it. Who cares? They won the match. That's what matters.
Unbelievable.
Eddie Kingston is frustrated. He was denied the opportunity to humiliate Jericho. It's a Pyrrhic victory here in Blood and Guts for Eddie Kingston.
And once again, Claudio is a difference maker. A big...
Luchasaurus, the cutthroat on Jungle Boy. This could be over right here. The
might
cover.
be it.
2 and no.
And that might have been a blessing in disguise if Luchasaurus could have finished his business there. Taz, my point was
Yes.
the safety of the athlete. That's all I'm saying.
I understand. No, and I get it, and I understand.
It's logical.
It is logical, but there's, rules in the match, and Rensburg's just going to do his job. But right now he's getting a riot act read to him by a monster. There's no disqualification.
Luchasaurus trying to intimidate Bryce Remsburg. And wait,
Whoa, what the hell?
Christian Cage just grabbed the...
Man, he's slippery, boy. He just snatched the key.
That was referee Mike Posey in the pocket. The key taken straight out of the pocket.
Posey just busted him. He wants security. Heard Posey say, bring out some security.
Right, and the cage is designed to keep Christian Cage out of this match, from playing a role in this match. And now finally...
Oh,
Don't hurt his arm.
Yeah, he's got a bad
Don't
arm.
hurt his arm.
he's got a bad
maybe
arm.
a little bit. And Luchasaurus, the cage door is opened.
Well, hell, he had the key. They switched keys, it looked to me like. Look at Jungle Boy. No fear. He's reckless. He's fearless.
And he's bringing the fight to the outside. The shotgun dropkick backs up Luchasaurus.
Man, I'm glad they got rid of Christian. That was a bad scene.
I think you're speaking for the masses.
And, oh no! Jack Perry tried another dropkick.
Oh!
Luchasaurus, the catapult into the cage.
Good God. Oh, man, Jack's face is a mess. Lord knows how many stitches he's going to need by the end of this thing.
I hate to even think about that.
Yeah.
And now look at this.
Again, all legal, folks. No disqualification.
What am I supposed to say here, Taz? Hey, Devon.
Well, hey, Luchasaurus, he's got the table, and he's bringing it back into the ring.
Well, the structure of our almighty cage match has gone straight to hell. That door is not supposed to be open, ladies and gentlemen, as many of you know.
Yep, no, you're correct.
Christian Cage trying to give Luchasaurus the edge, and he may have exactly done that.
And again, to the referee, Bryce Remsburg's defense, there's not much he can do right now, really anything.
Remsburg is a hell of a referee.
He is.
Doing the best he can under the circumstances.
What the hell now? What else do you need, Luchasaurus?
Luchasaurus pulling out more, 2 chairs as a bloody Jungle Boy just laid out at the ringside area.
And Jungle Boy is basically defenseless at this point. I haven't seen. We got the camera on him. We haven't seen him. He's still down on the mat out on the outside.
Now they go from setting devices into weapons, sticking to those 2 steel chairs, who have yet to lose.
And Taz, we've seen Luchasaurus repeatedly throwing Jack into the cage. When your skin makes contact with the cage, it just tears you up.
It does. It's happened to me. Yeah, and when your head hits it too, it's hard to explain that pain and how it just rocks your world. To JR's point, you got 2 steel chairs there and a table. What the hell's going to happen next here by Luchasaurus?
Well, I got to believe, Taz, Excalibur, it won't be good. It's not going to be pretty. It's not even pretty now, for God's sakes.
Jungle Boy.
Kick that rope.
Yeah.
See that? The rope vibrated right on the yam-bag region of the dinosaur.
And now Jack Perry charging in, but he gets dropped down by another high boot. But Jack fires back with a drop kick.
Trying to build some kind of momentum here. Here comes Jack Perry. Oh!
And the drop kick sends Luchasaurus out to the ring apron, but you see Luchasaurus immediately getting back to his feet.
Man,
Jack,
this guy, different camera angles show different things, but any angle you want to see, Luchasaurus is a big son of a bitch. He is a big man.
A monstrous guy for sure. And now, but you see, Jungle Boy is, oh wow, he's got to get vicious, man. Fight fire with fire. He's doing it.
And this is the receipt, so to speak, for the betrayal by Luchasaurus on Jack Perry.
Indeed, a crimson mask as mom and sis look on, flying all the way out here from California.
They're loving this right now. Look at Jack's back, all the bruises from being rammed into the steel. Look at the bruises on the guy.
This kid has proven time and time again that not only is he fearless, he's just tougher than a $2 steak.
Well, we're going to see if he's
tough enough to come back from that back body drop on the apron.
You're right, JR, but that back drop to Excalibur's point on that apron, man, that is so hard there on the apron.
Under normal circumstances, Taz, I'd agree with you 100%. But we have seen this kid just overcome and overcome. I don't know what his limits are, if he has any.
Well, it's being tested right now.
Yeah, I don't like his chances right now, guys. I got to be honest. I mean, that Jack's not. He's
moved
out of it here.
Very, very slowly.
Yeah, he's lost a lot of blood, too.
And we've seen Luchasaurus employ this choke slam onto the chair before. Oh, Jack springs out, avoids the lariat attempt, and the destroyer by Jack Perry.
He's going to get it, man. Might get it.
Oh, the big lizard got planted.
But he kicked out at one.
Oof. All legal.
Jack with the edge of the chair, and now the kill switch.
First. Man, out of Christian Cage's page there.
The leg is hooked, and no, Luchasaurus kicks out.
That little JR's barbecue sauce on it might be more palatable, but in other words, it hurt like hell.
And you see, though, the fatigue on Jack Perry, Taz. He is very slow to capitalize.
Yeah, it's tough when you're losing that blood like that and all of this crazy offense for all this time that Luchasaurus has done to Jack. It's tough. It's tough to get that going.
It becomes a matter of time now. And right now, Jungle Boy's Jack Perry's fighting with all his ass off with blood loss, pain, agony, emotion, mom and sister at ringside.
But as you know, he wants that revenge. He wants that redemption. We've told the story all the years, Excalibur. These guys have been buddies and friends.
And those boots in the back pulling up on the ropes. Another shot at Christian Cage, but there, did you see how that chair just collapsed?
Gotta be
first. The cover, the hook, and a kick out.
Man, that chair exploded on that choke slam.
Spine first. We'll take another look here.
Yep, sorry about that, JR. Yeah, you watch the spine, upper back too. Right, here's another really good angle of it here. Oh, man.
And Jack Perry once again brought up to his feet. You can see the legs of the chair. They exploded. They have fallen off. It's very rare to see that type of impact on a chair, Taz.
No, exactly, and that stuff is dangerous while it's laying in the ring. All that metal, you can get gaffed up and cut up on that stuff. I'm promising you that.
But Jack Perry fighting with every bit of heart he has left, fighting for his life perhaps right now.
He's certainly fighting for a large part of his career.
And the avalanche sliced bread.
Phenomenal. That was great.
Man, this kid has got to be writhing in pain. He's lost a ton of blood. It's an emotional match to start with, as we have documented. But good Lord.
Luchasaurus just keeps coming back.
It's that power.
And the former friends return to their feet. Jack Perry laying in those elbow strikes, but Luchasaurus the headbutt.
That was a desperation move because Luchasaurus was not faring well on the receiving end of those punches from Jack Perry.
And when you have the height advantage to the level of Luchasaurus, that headbutt comes downward and it drives right into your skull, man. Skull, that's nasty.
Stay down. You're done.
You heard Luchasaurus just scream at Jack, stay down,
He won't stay down, no, you know that.
He's not going to, you're right, Taz. He's not going to stay down.
He won't stay down.
He may get knocked out.
Right, and I think that's going to happen, JR. Well, maybe not.
Look at this kid's heart. Look at his heart's like beating out of his body. And then he sees his own blood. And gives some of it back to Luchasaurus.
And now open hand shots across the jaw of Luchasaurus. Luchasaurus grabs Jack by the throat. Jack, and look at this, just right hand.
That was a great counter by Jack Perry.
Those hammer punches hit its mark, too.
It's rare that you see Luchasaurus crumble like that, and
Oh,
Jack.
God. Can he get him up? Oh, my God.
Strain, torque, power, pound driver.
Oh, buddy.
Well-placed pile driver. Jack Perry makes
got
the
him.
roll. No!
Oh, my God, he kicked out the power driver.
Damn, that was close.
Luchasaurus kicked out the power driver, Taz.
I'm telling you, you don't see that much. Hey, man, that pile driver was awe-inspiring.
And now let's see if Jungle Boy Jack Perry can use that as motivation, the mental side of it. He has fought his way back, he meaning Jack Perry, right in this damn thing, fellas.
Yeah, now he's got that table. He's going to set that thing up, you can tell.
2 or 3 minutes ago, it looked like Excalibur wasn't going to make it.
No, it seemed like the night was over for Jack Perry, but his heart is unquestionable. And now Jack may be looking for the knockout shot on Luchasaurus.
I'm loving this match. What a way to start off full gear.
Uh-oh.
What a way to start off this
Got goozled
extravaganza.
up. Goozled up.
Oh, nice.
Jack on, Luchasaurus, he flipped over the table.
That was smart. Our live audience here in Jersey don't like it, but that was smart. Oh, wait.
Wait, now.
Tombstone.
Yep.
Oh! The tombstone, and Luchasaurus hangs on.
God damn, he's strong now.
Not again. Oh!
The big man is strong. It could be over.
2 and no!
The heart of Jack Perry beats resoundingly here in Newark, New Jersey tonight.
But every time that heart beats, JR, more blood leaves the head of Jack Perry. His minutes in this match are very limited.
Just hope that Jack's his blood loss will coagulate. They say that's an issue with vitamin K, I think. Don't swear. Don't do a Google that first before you try it.
Man, I'll tell you what. Jack Perry, Jungle Boy Jack Perry, he's limp on that mat. There's not much movement.
Yeah, Jack laying in a heap. He gets hoisted up by Luchasaurus.
But Luchasaurus has not closed the deal.
No, he hasn't.
That's
You're
what's
right.
questioning my judgment here. What's going on there?
And Jack, once again, looking for the sleeper in the corner, trying to choke out Luchasaurus. But now, Luchasaurus fading toward the table.
I think he kind of definitely lost a lot of oxygen on that choke.
Barely moving around.
Yeah, Taz, I mean, you get your forearm across somebody's windpipe. Doesn't take long.
Right, you don't have to be out, but that'll put you out.
Damn. He swung for the fences. He swung for the fences. The crowd on their feet, sellout crowd. Standing room only here in Newark. And my God, where's this kid going?
Be careful,
Jack.
Jack.
Where's he going?
Be careful, Jack.
You get to a certain height, a certain point, you got to reevaluate. I think this kid's too young, too good to put it all on the line here. That's what he's doing.
Jack Perry standing high above the ring, high above the rock here in Newark. And he drops the elbow!
Right in the abdomen. Throw the elbow right in the abdomen. Family looking on. They're concerned as they should be.
And he's got Luchasaurus locked in the snare trap.
Submission. A submission attempt.
Will the big man tap? Will he tap?
No one's been able to survive the snare trap.
Look at Jack's face.
Got it.
Tap. There's a tap. It's over. This crowd is going crazy.
Jungle Boy Jack Perry.
What a hell of a match. Phenomenal. How can you start off any harder, any better on pay-per-view than what we just witnessed, guys?
That was awesome.
It was a war, and it was a decisive victory for that man, Jungle Boy Jack Perry.
Oh, God. This
Moxley
is
doesn't realize it.
It's not going to be pretty.
And
Good counter.
counter, but Omega still with the chair in his hand.
brother. Oh, my God.
That folded him up, and Omega hurt his hand on that.
Well, they probably cut it. He might have cut his hand because there's barbed wire all over the place.
Yeah, it looks like it punctured the palm of the hand.
This is the 4th career singles meeting between Jon Moxley and Kenny Omega.
Whoa, look at this.
Oh, puncturing the back of Jon Moxley with that chair. And now, Omega just, the heel of his boot grinding the chair into the back. Omega, diving, stomps.
God.
And did you see how the chair shifted on Moxley? Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it just ripped the flesh from the back of Moxley. You know,
You think that's the first time that's happened to John Moxley?
I know it's not.
You see Moxley with blood on his face as well. That's got to be from when the chair was thrown at him.
Absolutely, and Mox is in his element when he's bleeding. Let's be honest. Yeah, look, Mox, head to the camera. That was awesome. Mox doesn't even wake up until he starts bleeding, guys. This is where Kenny's in real trouble.
I don't know. Moxley kind of wobbling on his footing there.
Oh, high roundhouse kick staggers Moxley back towards center. Now Omega springboard. No!
Oh, Lord.
The spine of Omega going in to that chain link.
That was an awesome counter by Mox. Oh, God. That's the last guy you want with that weapon in his hands.
Absolutely. The very last man.
Bryan Danielson, you are loving what you are seeing inside the steel cage. Oh!
Again, Kenny cuts his hand on that chair.
Drop kick. Omega accelerates to the ropes, goes over the top. A bulldog into the chair by Omega. I mentioned this is the fourth singles match between these two men. The first was Moxley's win at Full Gear 2019. Though it was an unsanctioned match, does not count toward the official record. Their second came at Dynamite Winter is Coming, December of 2020, just over a year later. With the assistance of Don Callis, Kenny Omega defeated Moxley to become the world champion and the body slam to that chair.
They used the microphone and ran off with the title, if I recall, but here we go. You know, you've said many times, Brian, that these guys are amateurs. There's nothing amateur about Kenny Omega.
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, both men, former AEW world champions.
Oh, look at this.
As Moxley superplex onto the chair.
Oh!
In our main event, this steel cage match continues in picture-in-picture. You don't want to miss it.
What a weapon that chair with the barbed wire has been. You may have heard Moxley tell Paul Turner, I'm all right. Well, we'll see. He bounces right back up, doesn't he?
And that superplex hit its mark on that barbed wire steel chair.
And that steel chair wrapped in barbed wire introduced to this match by Kenny Omega, now paying the price for doing so.
The marks, the cuts, the bruises that we have seen already.
Let me get your guys' opinion on something. Who do you think is more accustomed to barbed wire? John Moxley or Kenny Omega?
Well, I think I would have to say Moxley.
Yeah, I would too. He's now loosening up the turnbuckle, and that's exactly what I think John may have been on ring through when he was early days as a wrestler. He knows what he's doing.
He sure does.
Who is more accustomed to chaos, John Moxley or Kenny Omega?
I don't know. That's tough. Both are in the midst of chaos right now.
But Brian, to that point, Kenny Omega won the exploding barbed wire match against John Moxley. It was a one-winged angel through a steel chair.
Did you not listen to what John Moxley said last week? He's a completely different animal than he was at that time.
But Omega,
the training with the Blackpool Combat Club is way more intense, way different than what the Elite are doing. I guarantee you that much. We try to point this out. This guy's trying to take the top rope out of something, or he probably wants to use that turnbuckle as a friggin' weapon. I promise you, that's what he wants to do.
That turnbuckle with those sharp hooks on both sides.
Because you got to loosen the other side. It's tough to get them both out.
Right.
And all while Moxley's doing this, Omega getting his second wind.
That was the idea he had.
Oh, I think it was a heel kick to the below the belt. And now all the...
Talk about improvising.
He's hell-bent to take that turnbuckle. There he's got it. Oh, boy. That is my man.
Yeah.
That is my man.
Hell of a fight with the turnbuckle, and he won it.
And he's
now
trying to unlink the other side.
I have no idea what's going through the mind here of Mox.
Moxley promised a new level of violence tonight in Detroit.
We've seen a lot of stuff since we've been doing AEW Dynamite. I don't think we've ever seen anything like this.
And look at this. Kenny Omega was reaching for that turnbuckle. Moxley stomping on the hand. And, oh, no, no, no. Not this, no. John Moxley with the steel turnbuckle in the mouth of Kenny Omega.
Fish Hook Jones. Holy
I'm not
smokes.
kidding. Holy root canal.
John Moxley.
I love that
He
man.
was smiling about this violence, trying to take the man's teeth out.
Moxley promised a new level of violence, and he is delivering tonight in our main event.
And I knew this would be barbaric, not to this level. Oh, God, Mox. Oh, this is bad here. Be careful here.
God, look at the back of Omega.
That was a steel cables under that rubber. That's what these ropes are made of. It's not rope.
Yes, rope is a misnomer. They are high-tension steel cables, or they were high-tension steel cables, and now this cable is wrapped around the throat of Kenny Omega, but it is all legal inside the steel cage.
He's got both hands up, pulling the other way. I'm sure that's helping a little bit.
He's
But
fighting for his life. He's got it.
Gouging his thumbs into the eyes of John Moxley.
for a moment, that cable is wrapped around his mouth, Kenny Omega's mouth.
Drop toe hold.
Good technique on the drop toe hold, even though it's a top rope
See,
in the match.
you guys see carnage. What I see is a man who is a master at taking somebody's back under any circumstances.
We saw Don Callis shouting at Kenny Omega. I'm not so sure Kenny can even hear Don right now.
Don Callis, a man who we've heard many times refer to Kenny Omega as family.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, Don has been split wide open by Moxley.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, well, that was a horrible catch.
Moxley, the driving knee, catches Omega on the point of the chin.
Omega is just about done here. A man known for his explosive offense and crazy athleticism. Moxley has leveled that for sure.
Okay, so the object is here to win a match, and right now,
Wait
I
a
don't
minute.
know what he's got in his hand.
I think I know what that. I think I know what's in there.
Yeah, John Moxley's not after a win right now. He's after more carnage, and we know what it is.
We saw in their first match at Full Gear,
Wait a minute.
Broken Glass was introduced into that match, the unsanctioned lights out match. Moxley bringing it back here in Detroit.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be thumbtacks at first, but you're right. Broken Glass is even more dangerous.
Moxley.
Oh, God.
Onto the knee of Omega. Next to the glass, but not into it. I think Omega may have lost sight of the glass.
Can you imagine what broken glass can do to you? It can get caught in your skin, and you have to have surgery to get it out. My God.
Omega looking to end it, the one-winged angel.
Oh, this is going to do it. Moxley trying to...
Might be going into that shattered glass with it.
Moxley fighting.
See exactly what I said. Look at Moxley taking his back, using his technical skills in any environment with glass in front of him.
Moxley countering out of the one-winged angel. He's felt the sting of it before. He's been defeated by it before.
Great counter by Moxley.
Got the grapes in, but Kenny's doing the right thing, trying to get separation
Just
from
fall
his forearm to his throat.
Just fall back. There you go. Oh, my God.
Moxley, his back driven into the broken glass.
Come on, Mox.
A crucial counter by Kenny Omega. Oh, Moxley!
See,
Back from the dead!
Any circumstance, John Moxley will take your back.
The tolerance for pain in John, look at this. The tolerance for pain in John Moxley is incredible.
It's unlike any human I have ever seen.
Omega countered. A pinning predicament. Moxley forced to abandon ship.
And they were both, the back of Moxley sliding on that glass during that exchange as well.
Moxley with Omega vertical. Thinking God style pile driver. No. Rolls through Omega. Bang!
That might be it. Can he get a cover?
Omega, you can see, depleted. He can't make the quick cover. And despite the fact that Moxley just got a knee to the face.
Watch the impact on this knee, though.
Boom!
What a shot.
It caught him right in the side of the head, across the ear, and the throat.
And who's up first?
Yeah, Mox on hands and knees. He's got a beard made of granite to absorb a shot like that.
He just hits himself in the head, punches himself in the head to get up.
Omega, open hand shot. Moxley, Omega exchanging. Ooh, Moxley with a shoulder fake. And these are landing hard, and Moxley trying to cover up.
An old heavyweight fight at Old Cobo Hall.
Bang! A second shot from Omega. Moxley thinking King Kong lariat.
Omega countered, landed another knee. Snap! Dragging into the broken glass.
God, the back of the head of Moxley.
Excellent job on that Snapdragon suplex right there. Now, it looks like Mox is set up for something here. And this guy, Kenny, can fly, he can run, everything.
Kenny Omega. Feet!
Oh,
God.
oh no! Oh, God.
The V-trigger broke the cage.
Holy hell. And what a spill that Moxley took as a result.
And what a horrific landing for Omega as well.
Oh, God, both of them. Here it is again. Oh, good God.
And Omega, his left leg actually trapped between the bottom of the ring. The doctors checking on Kenny Omega, checking his knee.
Well,
John Moxley.
I'm sorry, you said it. His leg was trapped there, Kenny. I mean, you could blow your knee out.
Right. Moxley seems reinvigorated.
The toughest man alive, John Moxley.
Hey, Bryan Danielson, both these guys are
Oh.
tough.
I think he's got himself a little screwdriver here.
Moxley with the screwdriver in hand. The Blackpool Combat Club has been using this screwdriver, gouging any and all of their perceived enemies. But Don Callis.
Don's better.
He's going to watch his
out,
buddy's
Don.
back.
Omega from behind.
That was the opening that Kenny needed.
The ripcord V-trigger. Omega, he's going to do it.
This is it.
Omega.
Yes.
One. Winged Angel.
Kenny did it.
One.
He did it.
What the hell did Don Callis do? What are you laughing about? He's got a mark on his head, courtesy of the Blackpool Combat Club. What's he doing?
Don Callis has told us for years he considers Omega family. And Moxley, no!
The winner of this match, John Moxley.
Talk about a shocking turn of events. Don Callis. Wow.
Don Callis stabbing
Literally.
his family, stabbing his son effectively. I don't want to even say in the back, in the face. And Brian,
I guess Don can only handle so much disappointment, guys.
Jackson about to walk into the Lion's Den with the BCC waiting for him. A shot staggers Moxley, Nick Jackson. The drop kick, Moxley landed in the broken glass.
God, he sure did.
And I think Moxley's jacket partially absorbed some of it, but his arms landed in the glass.
That was a great entrance by Nick, right at the right point into the glass.
Oh, Pac and Claudio.
This could play out here, guys.
Yeah, Nick Jackson's got to definitely use that to his advantage, and he sure is.
Now Nick Jackson super kicks all around. Vaults over, and the lariat sends Pac spilling over the top. Shoulder the midsection on Claudio Castagnoli. Face buster. Nick Jackson goes through the rope. Coming to the top of the ramp, eliciting even more boos from this TD Garden crowd in Boston. It's Takeshita spiking that chair to the face of Hangman Page. And now the Bucks with Konosuke Takeshita. No, Takeshita reverses, meeting of the minds there for Matt and Nick Jackson.
Oh, German's hit. Double
German suplex.
I think Don Callis has joined us here at the desk. A little bit just people just surprise us here. We get like no heads up. Hello, Don.
Good to be out here. Historic night, gentlemen. Konosuke Takeshita about to tee off on Kenny Omega, but Omega.
Spot you can't do the entrance way so nobody attacked you.
Listen to that reaction. Taz, you talk about John Moxley being a hybrid. Kota Ibushi A man passionate about all aspects of professional wrestling, from the severe to the surreal, from the sensational to the sublime, and he is here in All Elite Wrestling.
To even up the sides, but now, since Wheeler Yuta got knocked down on the outside, it's going to be an advantage for the Golden Elite.
Continue. Go ahead.
Kota Ibushi is the original codependent friend of Kenny Omega. Driven down.
Yeah, Willie. Oh, God. Oh, no!
No! It's karma!
And Moxley, his spine now perforated by the bed of nails.
You brought it. You feel it, dude.
Oh, Bushi's not done with Mox. I don't think so.
Bushi's looking like the MVP of this match so far, guys. The nose! Salt press onto the bed of nails by Kota Ibushi. What do you think? I know. Oh, Northern Lights suplex on top of the cage. A second. It's gonna run. No. Oh, no.
Be careful.
A third.
Oh, my God, no.
This is perilous.
Fans are
This
looking up
is frightening.
Fans are looking up at ringside, and Matt's going to throw him off. Oh, no!
Oh, my God. Yuta counter to the DDT.
He's going to throw him off the top.
As now Pac and Claudio Castagnoli with, Matt Jackson's still on top of the cage, and Matt Jackson, what is he?
What the hell?
What is this? He's raining thumbtacks down from the top of the cage.
I've never seen it done like that.
Whoa! And, the Golden Elite take advantage.
Timing is everything, and great job. Hangman. This thing has been totally just nuts and crazy.
Superplex by Yuta on Matt Jackson. Pac taken down by Kota Ibushi. Kenny Omega taken down.
What's Pac doing? What is Pac doing, for God's sake?
Pac has scaled the cage. And the foot stop through the table. To the glass.
There's no safe place to
Oh,
land.
the snap. Dragging into the glass.
No safe place to land at all anywhere in this two-ring battleground. No place.
The ring, a proverbial minefield. Broken glass in one-winged angel. Great Pac. Great the brutalizer.
Oh, that's awesome right there by Pac.
The brutalizer locked in Omega, the man for the Golden Elite who's been in this match the longest.
From the very, very beginning, to your point.
Now Manji Gatami by Wheeler Yuta. And Kenny's got a bad neck. Let's not forget that. That's Takeshita. Now the sleeper on Ibushi.
Who's going to tap here?
His submission holds everywhere.
Moxley with the triangle. There we go. And the giant swing by Claudio Castagnoli.
With the taps all around. Look at it.
Remember, Chris Jericho tapped after the giant swing.
Look at how far he's taking this.
And now Claudio thinking sharpshooter with Matt Jackson in the very tacks that Matt dropped from the top of the cage. Ibushi escapes the grip and just a kick to the side of the head.
Broke the grip.
Ibushi's breaking all these submission holds with round kicks and a front kick to the tooth.
Definitely.
Just kick your teeth out.
That's what he did.
Big round kick to the big chest.
He's still holding on.
Yeah, that karate background of Kota Ibushi. But a testament to the toughness of Claudio Castagnoli, able to absorb those kicks.
He cinched up. Oh, that time. Cinched up twice. Third time, no-brainer.
Wow. What a display of marvelous pro wrestling violence tonight on Dynamite. Ibushi has been the difference maker for the Golden Elite.
Yeah, good call. No doubt about it. Okay.
Nice kiss right there by John Moxley with a little blood all over the lens.
That's nice.
Kenny Omega sent across.
Oh, they're all teaming up on Omega here. Look at this.
This is great. Yuta the back elbow. Omega the anchor for the Golden Elite. Hell of a kick by Konosuke Takeshita.
Oh, Kenny comes right back.
Oh, uppercut. A little friendly fire there by the BCC, but they still have the numbers advantage.
Uh-oh. There we go.
Pac has been having some issues throughout this whole thing.
It began right at the start when they first got in the ring.
Look this.
Come on. Some miscommunication going on here, obviously.
And this could be the undoing of the Blackpool Combat Club.
Takeshita trying to keep the peace here.
what is wrong with Pat?
He's a bastard.
Is he?
He might be Dunsky here.
No.
Pat's walking out on the Blackpool Combat Club.
What is this? He just told.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe.
I don't know where he's going.
What?
It's like a bolt cutter.
Bolt cutters.
Yeah.
Well, the door is locked.
He's getting the hell out of here.
Yeah, he told the referee unlock the door.
Well, Pat, what is he doing? This is not part of the strategy. Oh, this is ridiculous. Slamming the door back in Claudio Castagnoli's face. Oh, Omega! The knee trigger!
Oh, Kenny saw the opening.
But Moxley looking for the Death Rider in the glass. Oh, dragged by Omega.
Kenny Omega's reserve is unbelievable.
Come on. Takeshita, the Snapdragon into the glass. Kenny Omega.
Well, BCC definitely at a disadvantage. That man walked out on him.
He's his own man. He's his own man.
And remember, he was handpicked by the Blackpool Combat Club. They know that he wanted revenge more than anything on the Elite. And now, Hangman Page maybe thinking buckshot lariat.
Claudio sees him, though.
Hangman, buckshot connects. It doesn't matter. Now Wheeler Yuta being held up, and those tacks at Yuta's feet.
Oh, yeah, Yuta's dangling. Here comes.
Buckshot. Big trigger.
Sandwich City right there.
And now
Wheeler at the mercy.
They are lining up Wheeler Yuta.
Oh, the super kick with that's a black shoe.
Yeah, what's he got different? Black is a different shoe. Black shoe, I believe.
The black shoe. Oh wait, what's the handcuff now being put around the wrist of John Moxley?
I'll tell you what, the Elite show, they could be vicious and violent too.
And Wheeler Yuta busted open.
I mean, that's smart. They're trapping.
Don Callis is just.
What the hell's he gonna do? Don Callis left the desk. Where's he going?
He's calling Takeshita out.
Don Callis just pulled Takeshita out of this match.
Oh, that's what he's doing.
I
Wow.
think Don realized that things are not going the way of the BCC.
This is basically 5-on-3 now.
Oh my God! And Wheeler Yuta's getting picked apart.
That shoe of Matt Jackson. Oh, it's got thumbtacks on the bottom. Look at that.
Yeah, you're right.
It's got thumbtacks on the bottom. No. And Yuta's face ground into it. John Moxley handcuffed to the ropes. Wheeler Yuta.
He's being choked out. He's being choked out.
Wheeler Yuta is going to sleep, and that is it. The Golden Elite have won.
Here are your winners, the Golden Elite.
Wow. That ginormous thud. You heard it, you felt it. And now watch this. Dax is going, swinging for the fences.
Oh, wow. Head first to the chain link steel.
To your earlier point, though, Tony, you're right. Get all the damage down on the outside, because you're at no risk out here. You can't lose the match until everybody's been inside.
That's right.
So incapacitate your opponents on the outside, throw them in, and this one is over.
This one may be over.
Wait a minute. Dax is,
Oh, wait a minute, look. Daniel Garcia has risen from the dead.
What is he doing out here?
The head is wrapped up. He took a terrible shot with the chair. That time threw it right at Brody. And now look at him laying in the Malachi.
we saw him bleeding on the floor. Daddy Magic found him. Oh, no.
Wow.
Bandaged up and against, I'm sure, all conventional wisdom. He is out here.
He's bleeding through that bandage,
Yeah.
too.
And he's allowed to be part of this match, is he now? I mean, I thought Mark Briscoe took his place.
Well, Mark Briscoe said he would help out, is what he said.
And FTR said, we want Daniel Garcia to be there. He deserves it. And we're waiting for the medical word.
Either way, the House of Black aren't concerned with the minutiae of any contract. They're going to make a statement here, and one has to wonder whether FTR will rue the day that they refuse to take the opportunity to align themselves with the House of Black.
Now it's 3-on-2 in the ring. Cash Wheeler. Oh my gosh! A Liger bomb. Hello.
And this heart, guts, determination, more guts than Bray. Wait a minute!
Oh, look at this.
Where was Cash Wheeler?
Well, there he is.
My God, he's 20 feet in the air.
Is he nuts enough to do this?
No!
There he goes. Oh my God! This match continues in picture-in-picture. We'll try to pick up the body parts and come stay right where you are. Holy smokes! Whoa! My God! The chant of AEW.
So now we've got an official start to this match. But we got to look at this again.
Incredible.
Death-defying leap from the very top of the cage.
Different angle.
And he checked on Daniel Garcia. You hear that? Are you okay?
Right.
That's team. That's brotherhood.
This is basically the fourth week we have seen these men go at it.
So now we can talk elimination and we can talk strategy. Because think about it now. The way you win this match, all three members of the team leave the cage. You leave all three of your partners behind, all three of your opponents behind. In a perfect world, FTR and Daniel Garcia would triumphantly all leave the cage simultaneously. But Nigel, we know that's never, ever going to happen.
Absolutely. In a real world, more than likely, one of your team members will get out on their own. And when that happens, the remaining two team members are at a numbers disadvantage for their opponents.
So in order to win this match, Tony Schiavone, one team is going to have to put themselves in a dangerous, disadvantaged situation. And when you look at what's happened with Daniel Garcia already, to just get into the ring tonight, you would say that the House of Black is certainly playing. They are playing with a full deck and beyond.
There you see, though, Garcia, FTR, getting the advantage here. Daniel Garcia is like a man possessed, guys. Look at this.
This all began with a victory over Brody King at the conclusion of the Continental Classic Tournament.
Wild match, to say the least. What we expected, probably even more. I expected a lot with a cage. As you know, Nigel, as you know, Kevin, a cage is unforgiving. So many scars and nicks and cuts that you can get. But I never expected to see Cash Wheeler go off the top.
Yeah, there is, again, a whole list of body parts scattered all over the wrestling world thanks to steel cage matches. And you've been there through your career to call some great ones, Tony.
Sure have. The I Quit match with Magnum and Tully. Wahoo McDaniel, Magnum TA US title. Just so many great cage matches. They all leave you speechless at the end as a wrestling fan. Believe you me, we all are wrestling fans.
And it looks to me like the House of Black is in firm control.
This main event cage match, elimination cage match, escape the cage continues. All 6 men are in right now. It has been the House of Black in control here for the last couple of minutes. But FTR, Daniel Garcia fighting back. The quickness of Dax. There's that Muay Thai background of Malachi coming to play, but how about that spine buster?
This isn't about tag team precision or getting out before the 5 count. This is about survival.
Ducking low Cash, missed the back elbow.
We had about 20 wrestlers, 10 officials out here last week trying to separate these 6 men. And we said the only men who can settle this fight are these 6. Just put them in a cage.
There you see a kind of a continuation of last week when Buddy Matthews and Daniel Garcia went at it, and everybody had to fill the ring at the end of it. Daniel Garcia! I'm not so sure how many headshots he can take to the steel cage, guys.
Watch out.
Oh, punches from Brody King.
Knee strikes there. What would pick your poison in a scenario like that? Throw me in the cage or get hit by Brody King?
Well, now they can leave.
They can and win. Emphatic victory here on a Saturday night. Dominant fashion by the House of Black.
Here they go.
Nothing left of FTR and Daniel Garcia. No. Oh, wait a minute.
As soon as you say that, they rise up out of the dead, pulling the members of the House of Black back to the ring.
Rare miscalculation from the House of Black. They thought they had their opponents beaten up enough to escape the cage, but instead, this one got a lot of life left in it.
Oh, brother. Malachi hit hard the near side cage. And Dax going right back to the attack again. Brody King being assaulted here by Daniel Garcia.
Oh, boy. Let's remember why this match happened. It was FTR who wanted a cage match after the House of Black had made this conflict between them so personal.
Absolutely. In Charlotte, when they tried to beat members of FTR up in front of their families in the state of North Carolina, when they told FTR, you have no friends, join the House of Black.
That's where all of this began. With the House of Black extending, I don't even know if it was an olive branch, but at least an offer to join forces. Because again, it seems like we're moving towards a factional scenario all across the landscape.
Wait a second. The door was open and Daniel Garcia said, we're not done yet. Daniel Garcia said, let's go back and punish him some more.
Garcia's looking for it, the sharpshooter, yes.
For Daniel Garcia with blood running down his face. It's personal. Oh, big shutter machine. Oh, brother.
Brody King. Big bad Brody King, the violent difference maker. This is where really this began with King and Garcia.
Right.
Oh!
Do you think it was a mistake by Garcia with the door open to call the troops back in?
He certainly might come to rue that decision.
Absolutely.
If the House of Black win this thing.
Oh, Matthews just destroyed Dax with that kick.
Brody
Buddy Matthews
down,
is the
Buddy
absolute perfect soldier, but hold on.
How about that? Curb stop answer.
Blocked by Malachi, great leg sweep. There's your Muay Thai background. And pick up Garcia trying it. Pile driver, oh, the knee. Dax missed. Malachi missed.
Oh!
Brainbuster, sheer drop brainbuster. Second one we've seen tonight. Look at the bodies. Listen to the fans. Chanting FTR.
So now the decision is Dax's. He's starting to make the move to climb out.
Yeah, now if he climbs out, he's going to leave his two. If he's out by himself, that's one of the pitfalls of this match, right?
Absolutely. At this point, I don't think either team has a significant advantage in terms of damage. And to that point, why would you get out of the ring?
I think you got to get out as a unit. You see the chains holding the side of the cage together. They can use those as steps to get out of the ring.
There's no moral victories in a cage, though. Oh, my God!
Oh, he broke him in half.
Who got the worst of it?
I don't know. Let's take a look again, Nigel.
That is no small man in Brody King. A long way down.
All right, so senior official Paul Turner now.
All right, there's one.
Once you're out, you can't go back in. Oh, no! Dax is out. Brody King is out. And the door closes.
It closed on the head of Brody King is what it did.
What a moment that was.
Dax Harwood and Brody King have escaped the cage.
And fans, we do have to take another break. We'll continue in picture-in-picture. Stay right where you are.
So with that one desperate dive, Brody King sent Dax flying.
Get up, Brody.
Brody King then got eliminated, and now we're two aside here in this Escape the Cage.
Yes, sir, it's Garcia and Cash, Malachi, and Buddy.
Certainly that early attack that we can only assume from the House of Black seems to be paying dividends right here.
So sometimes, of course, you can get thrown face first, head first, back first into the cage. Cash Wheeler was thrown left elbow first and winced in pain.
Well, look at this. Garcia, they're working on that wound of his that's still wrapped up from earlier tonight.
And they are very close to the door. Alert the official, the door is kept locked, clasped until the referee is told to open it.
Garcia goes down hard from Buddy. Oh my God, Buddy just kicked a field goal with his head.
On the money, but if you want to see some real kicking, world-class kickboxing background, Malachi Black.
Man. Straight kicks, front kicks, back leg front kicks. He can do it all, man. They are chanting FTR, but the House of Black may be moments away from winning this Escape from the Cage elimination match. Up, Cash Wheeler's up at Buddy Matthews, Daniel Garcia, hammering Malachi Black's legs. But this match goes on. One man from each side has been eliminated. Ooh. That time he didn't hit the chain link, he hit the steel bar, did Cash Wheeler.
All four men precarious on the top rope. All it will take is for two to fall, and this one is going to be over.
You are witnessing an incredible cage match live here on TNT and on Collision. Two men left from either team. Let's go! Escape the Cage!
Watch out!
What a double team that time from Garcia and Wheeler. And now, Meteora from Buddy Matthews. He hurt his knee, though. And now all four men are down. Which two can escape and win this match?
Earlier on, it was Brody King driving Dax through, eliminating himself in the process. So each team is down a man. The way you win is to have all three members of the team escape the cage.
Well, we must not forget the prior knee injury that Buddy Matthews suffered. In that singles match with Daniel Garcia. Clearly not 100%.
Buddy tried to basically scale the chain link that time.
And of course, Daniel Garcia comes in with his head all wrapped up, bandaged up because of an attack we can assume was perpetrated by the House of Black.
Oh, man.
And we thought it was going to be Mark Briscoe subbing in for the wounded Garcia. The House of Black attacked Mark Briscoe, threw him off the stage. Before this thing even ever got started, Buddy Matthews going to escape.
A long way down for Buddy Matthews.
That's right. Good call. Long way down for Buddy Matthews.
Oh, but the door's opening on the other end of the cage. Who's going to go? Oh, look at this.
So it's a race down the side now between Cash Wheeler, Buddy Matthews as
both men are just hanging there, guys.
Oh! Garcia and Malachi Black are all tied up with the cage door open.
Well, if this continues and Matthews and Wheeler both drop, their elimination of sorts will largely be a moot point because it will come down to the last two men in the ring.
Of course, if they drop from the cage, it could break their legs.
Absolutely, it'll break their backs.
Oh, no! There was a... My God, the table that was set up at the beginning before they even got in.
Cash Wheeler has escaped to the cage.
Boy, did he ever. I don't know if he realized it or not, but he escaped it.
He escaped the cage, he didn't escape the table.
So now Buddy Matthews, all he does is jump down, and we're down to one apiece.
Oh, wait a second. Watch this. Oh, watch this. I think I know where they're going.
All Buddy had to do was jump to the floor, Nigel.
Matthews didn't hit the floor. He realizes if he can get in the...
Oh, man! And he falls up against the table with his right shoulder.
Matthews was trying to come back into the ring to give...
Buddy Matthews has escaped.
Matthews was trying to come back into the ring to give the House of Black a 2-on-1 advantage.
Now it's Daniel Garcia racing against Malachi Black. A race is on to get out. Whoa! Boy, that knee caught him. And that knee could have been the difference. Let's take a look at Death. Cash once again hitting the table.
It was Wheeler who went through the table.
And then
yes, as Matthews was trying to get back in, he was knocked off onto the effort. The man crumpled against the cage now.
Oh, that straight kick caught the face of Garcia, but that roundhouse kick caught the cage. There you see coming up Wednesday. Take a look at the matches we got live here on Dynamite.
He could break the leg of Malachi Black and it won't stop. Malachi could say, I quit. He could tap. It won't end it.
No submissions, but yeah, even if he does tap, I doubt that Daniel Garcia is going to give up this hold.
Ankle lock applied. Malachi being dragged back to the center. There you see how far Daniel Garcia thrown up against the cage. Oh, boy. Enough with a throw and a running Larry at that time. Those kicks by Malachi. How can anybody come back from that?
Well, just looking at the upcoming action that we're going to see this coming week and beyond for Dynamite and Rampage. A whole host of stars and incredible matches. You cannot miss a minute of AEW action.
Fans are loving all of this. We have heard the chant of "This is awesome" and AEW, AEW. This is action that you see each and every Saturday night, each and every Wednesday night, each and every Friday night on Rampage.
As Daniel Garcia, how does this kid fight? Wait a minute, look at this, Nigel!
Your heart just sprayed the black mist in the face of Garcia.
There's no disqualifications.
The TBS champion.
Wow.
Garcia's been blinded. Oh, look.
It was Julia Hart who rang the tell bells to signify.
Oh, look at that. Malachi said, see ya. I'm out of here.
Daniel Garcia blinded. Julia Hart. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
That's it.
Listen.
Garcia said, come on in here and finish me. Finish the job. And that's what he's going to do. Garcia called him back in. He dared him to come back in.
And yeah, maybe it prevents the House of Black from winning, but Daniel Garcia could have had a long wrestling career, and Malachi Black is going to look to end it.
Absolutely.
Wait a minute.
Missed the roundhouse kick. Garcia is going to power drive him on the chair. Yes! Malachi's out. Malachi is out. You saw the face of Julia Hart with that black mist that's all over the face of an already injured Daniel Garcia, who gets up on the wrong side. The door's on the other side, Daniel. To your left.
How in the world is he going to see?
He's going to try to climb out of the cage.
The door is open.
Malachi Black's going for the door.
Oh, it's a race.
This might be a photo finish.
It's a race.
Referees are on both sides. Oh, Mark Briscoe!
Mark Briscoe! Hit him with the door. Daniel Garcia's down.
The winners of this match, the team of FTR and Daniel Garcia.
Oh, look at them celebrate. It was 4-on-3 with Briscoe.
Well, he's just raking that. He's got a taped forearm. He's just raking it across the open wound. Look at this.
Now the point of the elbow driven into that wound. That's a very quick way, especially with that Muay Thai prowess of Malachi Black. Oh no!
Saw it there.
A roundhouse kick catching Copeland on the ear. that laceration, the more Malachi concentrates on it with the elbow, the wider it'll open up on Copeland's head.
Yeah, the skin on your forehead, very susceptible to bleeding. Oh boy.
Good God, it's
Take me out to the ball game.
It's cultural appropriation, Nigel. I won't stand for it.
I don't care what it is. If you're Adam Copeland, welcome to America. And America's favorite pastime.
That look, that war cry of Malachi Black as he ground that barbed wire bat into the head of Adam Copeland.
Look at him, he's smiling to the fans right behind us.
Well, Black has got Copeland exactly where he wanted him. You could make an argument that this is where Malachi Black wanted to get Adam Copeland. Felt like he'd have an advantage in this sort of a match.
Wow. Well, Las Vegas wants a Major League Baseball team. They're getting a Major League swinger right now. Here comes.
Copeland averting calamity there at the hands of Malachi Black. The bat into the midsection of Malachi Black, tearing at the flesh.
Oh my God.
This is becoming sick to watch.
Well, didn't we know that? I mean, didn't we figure this out?
It'd be a fool not to.
Yep. Oh, man, that just raked him across the top of the head.
So Black did his best to avoid that there. Fell to his back no matter what was going to happen.
Yeah, I guess a rake across the top of the head is better than a bat right between the eyes.
Neither man has attempted a pinfall or a submission thus far in the match, and that speaks for the vitriol that exists between these two men. We've seen how ill-tempered, capricious, reckless Adam Copeland is.
And a geyser of blood erupting from the head of Malachi Black.
I'm sorry, Nigel, did you say reckless? That Adam
Reckless. He has no care, no compassion for his opponent.
What, don't you say the same thing about Malachi Black? Yes, you can. Thank you. I'll answer that question.
Copeland now with the table upright. These men have inflicted so much damage on one another already, and to think there's still other weapons strewn about the ring.
Well, once again, blood in the eyes obviously can inhibit what you can do here, and I think most of the blood is on the head and face of Malachi.
Well, Nigel, I mean, you know it personally. I mean, the more blood you lose, the more fatigued you become in the match as well.
Yeah, blood carries oxygen, less blood, less oxygen. There is a stunned hush that has befallen the MGM Grand Arena.
Copeland.
They're aware of the level of violence, the level of brutality that perhaps lies ahead.
Kicked out from under him. And landing on that top rope.
I would rather bleed than have that happen to me.
Oh, I don't know about that, Tony. At least you use your blood. This has become hard to watch.
Both men balanced on that top rope. And there's barbed wire just above their head. The powerbomb through the table. 2 and no! Kicks out.
That arm almost made the mat from Stephon Smith.
Pivotal turning point in the match. Just watch this. Athleticism and impact.
And you notice when Copeland, when he was falling, he tried to grab onto something, and unfortunately for him, he grabbed full on to that barbed wire.
Good call. Lacerated the hands as well.
These men are destroying each other. Oh, look at this. This is how Malachi Black sets up for his spinning heel kick. Is this the end for Adam Copeland?
Could be. Here he comes.
Copeland! 2! No!
Again, the hand
So
almost.
close. close. As Copeland, you see the blood loss all over his face, though. Lucky for him, obviously a loaded statement, but he has not lost nearly as much blood as Malachi Black, I don't think.
Still, nonetheless, he's having trouble standing. Think of the storied career of Adam Copeland. His body has endured so much pain, so much punishment. Think of his neck. Think of how many years he had to spend away from the squared circle.
I mean, in those years, he thought he would never step foot in a professional wrestling ring again, let alone be locked inside a barbed wire steel cage.
Never in his wildest dreams, in his darkest nightmares, would he imagine 2024 he would face Malachi Black.
Stalling pile driver.
Like this.
Yeah, the stalling pile driver is a precursor to what's going to happen on this table here. If Copeland can get up and grab Malachi and put him through it, Copeland can barely stand up himself.
Yeah, you see the fatigue very evident in the body language of Adam Copeland. As now positioning Malachi Black on the table.
And this is a new position, and this is a new Adam Copeland.
Oh my God, he's going to wrap him in barbed wire.
He's going to make sure Malachi can't get out.
Oh my God, he's trying his best to wrap in barbed wire.
Malachi Black is out, he's not moving.
And Copeland,
he needs to
Copeland
move.
wants an insurance policy right here. He's wrapping Malachi, or attempting to wrap Malachi.
In all my years, I've never, ever witnessed anything like this. Like this night, we've seen a little bit of everything tonight, Nigel. And my God, what? I guess he's going to try to come off the top turnbuckle, but he's got to come off on top of barbed wire.
I don't know if this is a smart decision.
Oh, he's going to go up even further.
They come alive.
Oh no, Copeland.
This is so dangerous for both men.
In among all that barbed wire wrapped around the truss at the top of the cage.
My God, what is he thinking?
Copeland knows his intention.
Look how high he is.
But Malachi Black doesn't.
He's 15 feet up.
Now he does.
Don't do it. No.
Oh my. The elbow drop, and Malachi Black just at the last moment coming to and realizing what was happening.
Oh God, now Stephon Smith checking on both men. Oh. Never was the chant of holy shit more apropos than right now from the fans.
And I don't,
nothing holy about it, ungodly.
look at Malachi, right at that last moment, almost like he was coming awake.
Right.
And then waking up to a living nightmare.
See Adam Copeland to come 20 feet through the air, through the jet. This could be it, surely.
Copeland covers, and no! Referee Stephon Smith says just two.
I don't know how Malachi got out of that. I don't know how he's still in it.
I think it was the length of time that it took Copeland to cover that.
That's a good call.
Allowed Malachi just one last gasp.
And Copeland came off the top there.
You know, I think it's pretty apparent when Copeland came off, he came off with the elbow because his opponent was wrapped in barbed wire. Had he done a splash, it would have hurt him as well. So that's why the point of the elbow, he found a mark between the barbed wire.
An erudite decision from the veteran. But in my mind, if you're coming off the top, you're going 20 feet through the air, you have to be aware your opponent can move. If your opponent moves, you better have your feet there.
The spear countered by the end.
Knocked him out.
The cover, the crawl, the cover, two, and no, Copeland's still in it.
Left arm up barely.
We saw on Wednesday night that bloodbath, that unholy afterbirth, if you will, that spoke to a rebirth of Adam Copeland. Watch here, looking for the spear. Perfect spinning heel kick across the jaw. And if it hadn't taken Malachi Black so long to get across the shoulders, that had to be a three.
Malachi's got to wade through the junk here, through the remnants. Look, just kicking him away. There you see that couple of tables destroyed already.
And Malachi, what is he pulling free now?
A spool of barbed wire.
Yes, that is a spool of barbed wire that Malachi Black,
which, by the way, already has their blood on it from when Copeland was...
Oh! Malachi, he stabbed through the canvas with that. That would have surely punctured Copeland's body. As now Copeland wedged between the cage and the ropes, with Malachi Black raining down, right hands unabated.
If you ever wonder what men would do to settle a score, you're watching the height of it right now.
Malachi Black, who is dastardly smart. He lured Adam Copeland into this match. Took him to the edge of sanity.
Copeland kicked through the cage door. The kick of Malachi Black, powerful enough to break the chain on that lock.
That needs no further explanation.
As now Malachi Black leading the cage.
No one here knows what to expect next. No one.
Everybody, stop! Oh! Spear lands.
Spear on the floor, and both men, Adam Copeland, Malachi Black, just being driven by primal instinct alone. Well, the chorus of barks can mean only one thing.
Yeah, Brody coming out with Buddy.
No disqualifications. Adam Copeland finds himself in a bad place.
Remember what Copeland said.
Wait a second.
Oh my God.
What are we seeing?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Never invite a vampire into your house.
Oh! They fooled us all.
The House of Black. And it's not just in Las Vegas. The house always wins. Oh, more barbed wire being introduced.
Surely now it's only a matter of time.
I would agree. I would wholeheartedly agree.
Take your wedding ring back. Go home to your wife and to your kids. Because your professional wrestling career is about to be ended.
3-on-1, wrapped in barbed wire, lacerations, contusions, maybe a concussion, I don't know.
Malachi, the wedding ring of Adam Copeland around Malachi Black's neck as Brody King and Buddy Matthews are trussing up Adam Copeland, surrounding him in barbed wire.
A disgusting image. A sacrifice. What is going on?
I have no. Look at
Malachi, yeah, he looked to the ceiling.
Yeah, they think it's going to have that blood or substance dropped on him. What?
Oh my God!
What happened to Brody? He reached down with the barbed wire.
Look at this! It's Gangrel!
Well, speaking of vampires!
Impalers all around for the House of Black! And just when we thought Adam Copeland had been outmaneuvered,
Down goes Gangrel! Oh, my God.
And I think you lost something, Mr. Black.
No.
Copeland now with Malachi Black.
Oh,
the barbed wire wrapped around his face, his neck.
You can see that.
Oh, my God. And Copeland wrenching back on the crossface. Malachi Black is fading. Malachi Black.
Lifeless. He's out.
He goes out.
AEW World Champ set the tone, but now look at this. Look at these two men here. Their eyes are locked in on each other. Hangman and Swerve. Talk about history.
And listen to the fans.
Swerve Strickland, Hangman Adam Page in no man's land.
They met in the middle.
And Swerve gaining the advantage on Hangman, but Hangman, oh, the lariat sent Swerve over the second ring.
Oh, he's gonna go buckshot, boys.
Buckshot, no.
Oh, nice.
Swerve was looking for big pressure.
Good arm drag counter.
And now, Swerve looking to snap the arm. Remember, from here on out, it's only submission or surrender. The only way this match can end.
Oh, no. Barbed wire's on there, right?
Yeah, the barbed wire board. That's Darby Allin, the code red. Remember, Darby Allin and Jack Perry, they've been in this match the longest, the most fatigued, the most beaten down.
Okada just dropped Darby.
Well, you can tell fatigue is setting in on a lot of the guys here.
It's tough.
And here's the thing, Taz, this type of match may not be Kazuchika Okada's forte, but he's such an athlete. He's such a tremendous professional wrestler that he can be the difference maker for the Elite.
Of course he can. He's competitive. He's a fighter. He's a killer. He wants it. Oh, there goes Jack Perry. Got lit up by Swerve.
What a freaking night.
I think Max Caster busted open over his eye. Anthony Bowens, of course, he was sandwiched between those two barbed wire boards. Moving slow. Oh, no. Swerve Strickland with the... That is...
No. A little staple gun action.
Thinking back to the Texas death match between Swerve Strickland and Hangman Adam Page. This is a nightmare. Oh, a low blow.
Well, it saved Hangman, I can tell you that.
And again, it's all legal at this point. I mean,
Taz, you're going to find out here.
Yeah, what's in this box? What's in this case, I should say. What the hell is it? Are you kidding me?
More staple guns.
You know, Okada, like you said, has never been involved in anything like that. He's looking at that staple gun.
Look at this. Oh! The Elite! Look at this. Just puncturing Swerve Strickland with the staples. What a sadistic act by the Elite.
Yeah, but look at Strickland. He's laughing it off. He's a sadistic SOB, man. Oh! He got creative.
Matthew Jackson got a stick on the face, and so does Nicholas. Jack Perry. Oh, the backbreaker. And a staple for Jack. In the neck. In the freaking neck. And Okada, though. The drop kick. He's thinking Rainmaker.
That was awesome.
Buckshot. Oh, buckshot from Okada.
Oh, the jaw. In the freaking jaw.
House cold. Blood and guts. Living up to its name. And the action continues in picture-in-picture. Swerve Strickland to the top. Swerve stomp avoided. And you know, for the dissension in the ranks,
of Team AEW that we were seeing earlier, Swerve Strickland, he has come up clutch.
Yes, he has. That's a great call. But, of course, it goes back to his rival, his hated rival.
Yeah, these two guys definitely a lot of disdain. Now he's got himself going for a real choke, possibly. Strickland is on Hangman. What the hell? Swerve. Oh, Swerve and Hangman off the side of the stage. Hit the side staging area there. They're not moving.
Well, now, obviously each team down a man here.
And Anthony Bowens limping, understandably so, in pursuit of Matthew Jackson.
The cage being cut open has added a brand new dimension to this.
No, that's a great observation, Tony, and you're right. I didn't even think of that, but you're exactly right.
Because normally they'd be locked in.
That's right. I got so sucked into the moment here, the physicality, that didn't dawn on me.
As now Matthew and Nicholas Jackson. Matthew and Nicholas with that pair of tables.
Well, they are brothers. So two.
Brothers, what do they have, a moving company?
Well, they, two brothers, two tables, two. Okay.
There will be some movement done.
Matthew and Nicholas Jackson positioning those tables up against the edge of the cage as the action spilling out. Swerve Strickland and Hangman Adam Page. We still don't know what's going on over to the side of the stage, but our cameras are on the action inside the ring as Nicholas Jackson now stacking up a second table, no, 4 total tables. Is Jack Perry, look at this. Jack Perry is the referee. You see the referee getting into position.
He might give.
Jack Perry might.
Yeah, that's...
He and Darby, the first 2 men of this match. This could be the submission. This could be the surrender. We are live, and blood and guts continues here tonight on Dynamite. Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, the Young Bucks, they've stacked 4 tables. Anthony Bowens sandwiched in between as Nicholas Jackson ascends to the top of the cage. But Max Caster,
it's been nuts. It's been wild. They call it Nashville Smashville. Well, it's Smashville, all right.
And fans during picture-in-picture, Swerve Strickland and Hangman Adam Page, they crashed through the side staging area. Side of the staging area, they have been effectively eliminated from this match. We have not gotten any movement, but Bowens right now.
Oh, God. Anthony, be careful here.
As Nicholas Jackson setting Bowens' head.
Once the side of the cage.
God.
Bowens, his head driven into that 8 tons of steel.
Yeah, Mike Posey now checking in. Once the side of the cage was cut, everybody escaped.
And Bowens, there you see the free fall through the tables.
And there's tables up in the ring too, guys.
Jay Driller by Briscoe.
See the
Briscoe. Now, Jay Driller on Matthew. A Jay Driller for Jack Perry.
Good God, Briscoe, where's he getting this from?
Drawing on the power, the memory of his brother, Jay Briscoe.
Briscoe to the rescue. Put it up to the heavens.
You know his brother's up there smiling away, loving this. Loving it.
We are live on Dynamite with blood and guts. The Elite versus Team AEW, and Mark Briscoe just delivered a thunderous froggy bow through the table.
I think Darby, he's climbing that thrust on the side.
He's going to...
Jack Perry's is laying there.
Look at this. Oh, my God.
Monkey Boss Jones.
What are we watching?
Look at this. This late into this match. Darby Allin. He's going to go coffin drop.
Drop by Darby. I can't believe what I just saw.
And that was hard. That was impressive how Darby did that. Talk about some core strength.
The first two men to enter this match, Darby Allin and Jack Perry. And Darby Allin was able to draw on all of his strength to deliver that coffin drop.
The Bucks brought this other case out here. We don't know what's in that one. The other one had a bunch of staple guns. What the hell's this?
Looks like handcuffs. As Caster, the handcuffs. And remember, this match can only end in submission or surrender, Tony.
But who is it going to be?
Right now, it seems like advantage Team AEW.
But as you know, Taz, in one of these battles, anything can turn quickly.
Absolutely.
Jack Perry, the scapegoat, the TNT champion. Now the Elite doing to, or Team AEW doing to Jack Perry what Hangman Adam Page did to Swerve Strickland moments ago.
Wow, Jack Perry's defenseless.
You heard Mark Briscoe asking, does Jack Perry quit? But that kendo stick splintered.
It's a party started. What the hell? What?
Darby, what is he looking for?
I'm scared to even guess.
I mean, we saw the lengths that Darby went to at the Anarchy in the Arena. As Mark Briscoe at that. Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's not good.
Mark Briscoe is violence incarnate. And what does Darby have in his hand?
What's he?
Matthew Jackson trying to talk. At this point, he's trying to talk. I have a conversation with Mark Briscoe after everything we've witnessed.
Probably threatening the fire room. Wait a minute.
Oh, Darby.
Guess him now. All right.
All right.
Definitely amping things up here now.
For God's sakes.
I mean, Darby.
Oh, my God.
We could smell that from here. This is gasoline.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, my God.
Jack Perry's like doused in
Put the
gasoline.
guy in fire, really, Darby? Is that what you're going to do here?
He used the flamethrower. He used the flamethrower at Anarchy in the Arena. And what is Darby Allin thinking? Jack Perry doused in gasoline.
On the other side, Darby's laughing maniacally.
I am gonna light your ass on fire if you don't quit.
Oh no, this is a little too close for comfort for us.
All in for the TNT Championship. Agree to it, or I'm gonna light your ass on fire.
But Jack Perry defiant, spitting at Darby Allin.
Look at it. This is one way too far. You want a match? You want a match? You want to take the title match and all in? You got it. Say it again. You want the match? You want the title match against Jack Perry? All in. TNT Championship insurance. You got it. Now stop. This has gone too far. This is ridiculous. No, hell no. You say I quit. Say you're gonna light his ass on fire. All right, damn it. That's it. We quit. Let's go.
Team AEW has won blood and guts.
Swerve and Hangman down on those folks. You're not gonna find any two tougher guys than we're watching right now.
Swerve with the... is that Swerve Strickland? It is.
You want to play games with people's property?
Inside. What Hangman did is just, you can't apologize for it. You can't be condoned. It's sickening, to be honest with you.
I think I know what's going to happen here. At least what's going to be attempted. Yeah, there we go.
Look at the family photo stapling it to the chest of Hangman Page. This saga between these two men, it began on the road to Wrestle Dream, October 2023, and that turned out to be only the first chapter.
Too much. Just too much. The human body, the human being should not be treated like this.
Just shows you how truly personal this feud, this rivalry, this hatred is with these two men have towards each other. To the level it's at. To call it acrimonious would be a massive understatement. It was then Swerve who upped the ante. The home invasion. Right. That then sent Hangman and Page past the brink.
Well, you know what? Here's the deal. I get it, JR. This shouldn't have happened. But they're both to blame. They are. I mean, as you said, it's got home invasion. Burn the guys. And then child at home death.
Too much. It's too damn much, fellas.
That was the thing, though. Hangman, when he returned to AEW, when he came back to a world where Swerve Strickland was a world champion, where Swerve Strickland was being cheered around the world. And Hangman and Page, he couldn't accept that. This is not a man, Swerve Strickland, in Hangman's opinion, that you should cheer. Edge of the chair right across the skull of Hangman by Strickland. That was a shot. And Hangman and Page, you know, he felt like he walked the righteous path. He did things the right way. Swerve did things the wrong way. But there's no coming back from what Hangman did this past Wednesday night.
He burned down his house, and it was a nice house.
The childhood home of Swerve Strickland is no more. Using the cage as a weapon.
That house is a memory. Doesn't matter if it was a decked out, tricked out, whatever. It was a memory that cannot be replaced.
It's where Swerve grew up, the home that he grew up in. He bought it.
His mother and his grandmother's sanctuary.
Smash his face in. Smash his face into that gate. Smash his gate on the way. On the way to that gate.
Back up to hurt each other, and there's more to come because there's more in that.
And the level of violence we witnessed at Full Gear last year in the Texas Death Match, I mean, that, I feel like will pale in comparison to the carnage that we're about to witness tonight. Yeah, I think we're about to witness a massacre here, guys. Not sure who's going to be on the plus side, which would be a massacre.
The balance of this athlete. Swerve Strickland is special. Extremely special. But he will not be the same, and now that we're Hangman Page, when this one is over.
Both man shots are working by Hangman. Both men highly accomplished. Busted open. His head is split open. Oh, wait, man. Both men former AEW World Champions.
At some point in time, the loss of blood by both these men, if it comes to that, is going to be a huge issue. You're going to start running out of steam.
Yeah, the fatigue begins to set in. Your limbs become heavier. The oxygen becomes harder and harder to come by. The intensity of Hangman ramming the side of the skull of Strickland against this steel cage. You got to use the cage as a weapon. That's the right thing to do.
It's going to become your tag team partner.
It does, correct.
At least you can trust it.
Tony, you spotted it. There's that barbed wire. Running in with him. Hangman with the barbed wire around the right. Oh, there's the lariat.
Lariat.
Swerve was able to withstand the first one, but not with the barbed wire wrapped around the arm of Hangman Page.
I can imagine what that feels like. Good God.
And Hangman now weighing his options, surveying the available weapons in the ring.
Yeah, he's hanging on Page.
bleeding from getting stapled.
Good God, you're right. Look at that back.
His bruise on his right shoulder back there. Swerve head first.
You got to make the cage your tag partner if you can.
That's your man!
Screaming out at the fans, that your man, that's your man. Well,
that was the man.
Look at your man!
That is the man that these fans cheered. Which infuriates Hangman. How could you condone the actions of Swerve Strickland? How could you condone the actions of either of these men? It's impossible.
You can't, Excalibur. Good point. You can't. And if they've got a conscience, then they're going to be adversely affected for a long time to come.
Yeah, I think that's a great point, Jim. I mean, no matter how this thing ends up, no matter who's the victor or whatever the hell happens, neither of these guys are going to be the same after this.
No, it's impossible.
The victor or survivor. He's got the. And again,
Hangman Adam Page and Swerve Strickland are going to have to wake up, not just tomorrow, but every day thereafter, and remember what they did to another human being.
I'm sure what Hangman has in mind. He took that barbed wire and laced it through the chain link fence.
he's going to try to throw Swerve head first into it, I would think.
That'd be logical, and this is a logical, chaotic mess.
Swerve.
Nice impact.
That was a serious comeback clothesline there.
And I think Swerve, Taz, he used the added momentum, the added leverage of bouncing off that bottom rope where he put his foot. There it is.
As you said, Jeremy, logical. Excalibur, you know what you say about logic.
It's a term not used that much in pro wrestling. In these environments.
I can promise you, you hit some barbed wire, you're going to get split open, you're going to get gaffed open badly. Not just your face or your head. Whatever touches that barbed wire is going to split you open.
I grew up on a farm in Oklahoma. Barbed wire was a big part of our life. It just protected your animals from running them up.
Back him up!
These guys are big tickle-off animals.
They sure do. There he's, just as you mentioned it, Taz.
Hangman knows there's an open wound there, Shivani Ranch, and you go for that open wound.
Absolutely, that's exactly what you do.
And Jared, you notice how Hangman was punching. He was leading with that bottom knuckle, trying to open up that wound wider and wider.
Absolutely. That's the mark of an experienced street fighter.
And now, dragging the face of Swerve Strickland across the chain link, across the barbed wire.
Like shredding a head of lettuce or cabbage.
Or
Somebody sitting at home, some idiots probably thinking, well, they learned to do that in wrestling school.
I can tell you now, that's not happening in wrestling school. You don't learn it, you don't get taught it, no.
Today's barbed wire class, kids.
This is not something you can teach. This is just an example of the lengths, the levels of depravity that the human mind can go to when you feel your family has been jeopardized, when your childhood memories have been taken from you.
I think a lot of the fans here are just kind of in shock right now from what they're seeing. I think they expected it, but I don't think after they saw it, they really knew what to expect.
This is...
Well, it's getting sickening. It's getting disgusting. Good grief. What the hell has this become?
Catching Swerve flush in the jaw.
You can tell that this thing is as successful as many fans probably think, because it'll be a while before we have another lights out match. I'm betting.
Yeah, I mean, for the rivalries that we've seen earlier tonight, and now Hangman with the cage blocking him from perhaps the buckshot lariat.
Yes, good call. That's exactly what it is.
Well, improvise, kid. Because you're in the fight of your life here.
Yeah, what's a buckshot lariat when you've got barbed wire?
It gave the opportunity, an opening for Strickland to capitalize.
Swerve recovering momentarily. And now, it's the flapjack.
That was a nice counter, quite honestly. It sounds funny in this environment. Nice counter in a bar fight, but it was.
And I think Swerve's head may have hit one of those vertical braces of the cage. So not even just the chain.
Bring him over and just make sure.
I'm not concerned about his meal ticket. look at the marks of casualty. Casualties of pro wrestling war in this environment.
And Paul Turner doing the only thing he can do, Steve. These men want to continue.
That's a steel on spine if you keep a score at home.
I can tell you you're gonna feel numbness in your legs and in your backside when you get hit in the back like that, lower back with a chair. It's happened to me multiple times, and you lose your legs for a second. It's rough.
Come on!
The nerves just shut down.
Don't worry about the chair! Pick him up!
Fans don't like that Turner's trying to apply some sense of sanity in his rules.
There's no rules. I get it. The referee just wanted some human decency, and there was an opening there, but there was none to be found.
The box shot off the referee's back. Hangman attempted to duck it, but Swerve still connected.
That's his go-to is talking about the
Hangman,
Hangman.
but Swerve turning the tables on Hangman.
Yeah. Smart.
Has there ever been a more resourceful pro wrestler than Swerve Strickland?
He's a survivor, Tony.
He really is, Jim. And look at him. Look at his eyes. He is not done yet. Good God.
It's getting nasty now. We're getting into deep water here with these two cats. That noise should tell you all you need to know.
The top lip of the chair.
The impact.
That's the top lip of the chair, the hardest part of the chair. Good God.
Look at the eyes.
Sickening. So disturbing. They see that steel, that chair, impact the spine that way.
He can break a man's back easily with that chair, the way he was swinging it. Now the chair is wedged.
Swerve perhaps looking to long dart Hangman Page into that wedge chair. That's exactly what he did. Did you see how Hangman's head hit the ropes on the way down?
The big fool! 1, 2,
Hangman, near fall.
Our first of the match.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of rare to see, but now they're starting to think about closing this deal, signing their name, getting the hell out of here.
Swerve not only long darted him, Swerve threw his own body at the chair as well.
Going back to that box as Strickland is crawling towards that box. Cave step, whatever the hell it is.
It's kind of like a horror movie, isn't it? Going for the box, see what he comes out with.
there you go, boss!
Seems that way, Tony.
Oh, the cinder block. Swerve's old standby.
I got hit in the face with a cinder block one time. It's no fun, I promise you.
I got hit in the nuts with one. True story.
Thanks for informing us, Taz.
We've seen this side of Swerve before. He has never been this unhinged, though, guys.
Strickland used it.
Never.
He doesn't want to give Hangman Page a second chance.
He's going to try to tombstone him.
No, but Hangman's losing Hangman. He's going to want to go dead out here, Excalibur.
Swerve. Desperation setting in.
Someone's going to get their skull cracked.
Oh, no, wait.
Danger zone here.
Oh, my God.
Look out.
Don't do it. No.
The lower back. The lower back. Hangman's got to be in agony. Pure agony.
As Swerve, the cover. He's got two. Oh, no.
That's a lot of guts right there to kick out and continue this damn match.
There's the evidence. And imagine if that was Hangman's neck.
Oh, God, thank God it wasn't.
I think he broke his back. I really think we've got a cracked rib.
Chris Nana very happy with what's going on. His team back in control. They got the ball back. Now they're playing with it.
Yeah, you're right. And Strickland can kind of do whatever the hell he wants right about now. Setting up that table for something.
The setup can't be too long. Because Hangman Page is going to run pure adrenaline from here on out. And that can mean anything.
I would be surprised if Swerve is done with the cinder block.
I mean, think about what we've seen Swerve do with that cinder block in the past. The stop coming in and just shattering. shattering the cinder block on the chest.
Yeah, his former tag team partner. Ethan Lee.
A Swerve, now with Hangman draped over the table.
Very vulnerable position for Swerve to find himself in. Not what he had in mind, obviously. But you wonder physically how much punishment can Hangman Adam Page deal out right now.
The body shot by Hangman Adam Page, stopping the assault by Swerve Strickland, and now Hangman.
Swerve 17-1 in his last 18 matches. He has been the man of the house.
And now Hangman. Oh God, this is super dangerous here. The lacerations, the abrasions all over the back, the bruising on Hangman Adam Page. He's fighting for his life with Strickland right now.
These guys deserve a medal.
Yeah.
They really do.
I'm amazed Hangman can even stand after what happened with a cinder block. That's less clean.
Swerve kicking at the head of him.
Oh my God, can you believe what we just saw? What impact, what force and velocity. But will it be enough to get a 3 count?
Just cover him, Swerve. Just cover him. 2.
Kicked off. Of course he did.
I have no idea how.
I don't either.
Just instincts, I think, fellas. Something that simple.
Swerve can't believe it either. You saw the look on his face.
This nasty match.
Yeah, maybe he sees a silver lining here, a chance to inflict even more pain on the Hangman here. Maybe not.
Will that be enough? It should be.
Oh, Swerve. Not a lot in that kick out. I'll tell you, that deadeye hit the spot.
And now Hangman once again weighing his options.
What's he looking at? He was eyeing something. I don't know what that was. Maybe not.
Take a look. That Swerve stomp.
The fans have picked their favorite. You hear them chanting it. These men have earned a lot of respect from this capacity crowd here tonight in Chicago.
Hangman, and there's a bag in the corner. Has he pulled something out of that bag?
That's a splinter. That's a splinter. That's burnt wood from the house. It's like Swerve Strickland.
Come on.
Wood from the house.
How sick is that? How sick is that?
Oh my God. That's a nasty weapon.
That's a weapon with purpose, with meaning.
Swerve in deep trouble trying to hold on. Hangman Page.
Sheer desperation. On behalf of Swerve Strickland, it's Hangman.
He's going to try to blind him. Look at this.
Get himself a Chicken-Tommy. Unbelievably so, yes. And trying to wrestle that spike away from Hangman Page. It worked. Oh, Hangman.
You're talking about serious business. We're seeing a lot of serious business right here.
This has got to stop. This got to be put to an end here. Enough of this. This is crazy. This is just pure violence.
What an animalistic attack by Swerve Strickland.
There's the revenge. The burning down a man's home.
Absolutely. The remnants, the only thing left. Burnt wood.
A spike driven into the skull of Hangman Adam Page.
And how much more can these two men do to each other?
Look at Swerve looking at that burnt wood, guys. What's going through his mind here?
The remnants of his childhood home.
Well, he's heartbroken.
That's exactly right, Jim.
He's heartbroken. It's like I'm pissed.
I think he's crying. Yes, he is.
He who pauses gets lost sometimes.
The great equalizer.
See that little grin right there on Hangman's face.
Hangman. Oh, no,
don't do this. And his back bent really. That was sick. Holy crap.
The spine of Swerve Swerve Strickland may be snapped.
Yeah. Well, here we go.
The match has got to just stay down, stay down.
He won't! He won't stay down.
Somewhere management or something's got to give here.
How do you kick out after what happened?
Watch this. Watch the spine.
Oh, God.
It didn't hurt the cinder block. It stayed in one piece. Unlocked Swerve's body. That's the spine of a human being being slammed across this cinder block.
What is it going to take to win this match, guys? What?
Knockout, maybe.
Maybe so.
And I'm guessing if that'll even do it. Of course it will.
These guys are doing some serious damage to each other. I don't know if winning's even important here. It's just,
yeah, and you're right.
I don't want to see these guys' careers get altered.
But I mean, this is career shortening.
Can you imagine Tony Khan thinking, I like this match, I want to do another one. You're not going to volunteer for this match. Fans telling you how they feel.
Right now, Swerve is just dangling at the feet of Hangman.
As Hangman, again,
no defense.
Firing down with those right hands, those knuckles onto the wound on the head of, wait a second, Swerve. Oh, no,
not again.
Hangman.
Like you say, that's better than getting the cinder block, I think. And it's still not good.
I think Swerve, he didn't have an eye on the cinder block, so he went for the bigger target, the broader target, and
Now back of the head, face first into the cage with all that velocity.
Looked like he got shot in the back of the head with a bazooka.
Swerve is unable to follow up and put Hangman in a pinning position.
No, Swerve may be looking for the house call. He may be looking for the knockout. As Hangman on hands and knees.
Man, this has been gritty. It's been physical.
Another house call. Is that it?
That running knee is deadly, devastating,
Paul Turner,
accurate.
He checked the eyes. 2. And Hangman.
Where do these two guys get this from?
Their heart, Tony, I guess. It's their soul.
And it's also the pride. They don't want to give in to each other. It's pride. And I'm not agreeing with it, but that's exactly what it is. Now, Oliver Strickland, he's on the top rope here.
Oh, he's looking up even further here, Taz. Dangerous stuff, man. I mean, dangerous not only for your opponent, but for you.
This guys are flirting with disaster.
As if you could up the ante any further. Hangman, though, stopping the ascent of Swerve Strickland. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my God.
Hangman, he's got him set up.
No.
It's like a car crash. With a pedestrian involved, getting run over at a high rate of speed. That's what I got out of that.
And they're both still trying to get to their freaking feet.
Essentially an awesome bomb like Hangman and Page.
Exactly. You saw the impact.
Center of the ring. Hangman.
Gotta be it.
Is this it? 2.
Just rolling his shoulder up again.
Their strength has been lessened so much they can't even execute the most elementary of maneuvers. That's what makes this damn thing so dangerous.
And Hangman, that look on his face.
I'm thinking both men, it should be sinking into both of them right now that neither man's going to give up.
A Swerve after the cinder block, after the awesome bomb.
I told you! I told you to beg! Now beg!
Swerve will not be begging, I don't think.
Beg for mercy! No!
Beg for mercy, the words of Hangman and Page.
Swerve, do not! Swerve! Beg for it! Swerve, I'm right here! Beg for mercy!
He could stop it down there. He could stop it. He might piss everybody off.
I told you, you went back. There you go. Get it all back, son. There you go, boys. Get it all back, son.
He's regrouping, more importantly, Tony, I think. This is not if you're Adam Page what you want to see.
Swerve drops at the feet of Hangman Adam Page. What is left for Hangman Adam Page to do?
What an unforgettable night.
I told you to beg. Now I'm going to embarrass you. I'm going to punish you.
The grill taken out of the mouth.
Put the grill right up his...
That's just nasty. That's what that is.
He's going back to the bag, guys. What the hell?
Is that that's a hypodermic needle.
Are you kidding me?
This is insane.
Yeah, this is absolute insanity. What's going on?
Oh my God! Dude, come on now.
Did he stick that through his jaw? I can't look.
Through his cheek. His lip. Oh my God! What the hell?
My God in heaven, what are we seeing here? What has this become?
Madness.
What are we witnessing?
This is a horror movie unfolding before our eyes.
What is that? What is that man doing? What the hell is wrong with him?
My God, the impact. The sickness. It's over. Thank God it's over. Thank God the bell rung.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match by knockout, Hangman Adam Page.
Mercifully, this match has ended, and I hope
it never happens again.
Absolutely. The medical staff is